I was really enjoying the conversation, man, and it's a pleasure to be on stage with my brother Eden, man. And seeing his progression, and we had Disco Solaris in there. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was like, damn, did I rug? And then Sev hit me up. He's like, no, man, the space rug. He was like, should we open it back up? I was like, no. I need some time to get ready for the cadets, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely had to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what time it is. You are now tuning in to a new episode of Space Cadets Weekly Wrap Up, man. Where we wrap up everything from NFTs, music, Web 3.0, crypto, viral videos. So welcome, man. If it's your first time, you'll get accustomed to how things go here. You know what I'm saying? We accept all chains, man. All chains are united within this space. It don't matter if you come from Solana, Tezos. I don't care where you come from. You're all welcome here. You know what I mean? Just want to make that known just from the beginning, from the top. You know what I'm saying? We're really doing this to really onboard more folks from Web 2.0 into Web 3.0, and give them a space of solace, man, where they can actually ask questions, man. That's one thing I really noticed about this space coming in. It was like, damn, man, can I ask a question? Like, like you feel like you know what I'm talking about, right? AI.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, most definitely. Especially when it's like there's a lot of learning to do, cross chain and, also outside of blockchain technologies, just getting to know, individuals and having a good meeting space. So, Space Cadets was born, and we're constantly growing and building out, man. And we got a lot of stuff in the cooker, dude, for sure, for sure. So I'm excited, man. I know we got some steaming hot topics as usual. But before we get there and get it going, please, y'all, if y'all could, do me a favor. Show love to your neighbor. In the lower right hand corner, there's a little bubble button. If you hit it, it'll pop up a little recycling button. You just hit that, retweet the space out if you want to quote or comment. You can always, if you're the listeners and you're at work, you can always use that chat. That's what it's for. And I'm ready just to get down to it, man. I'm excited, pumped.
Yo, Mixie, what's up with you, Mixie? What's going on, man?
set standards. That'd be my first thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bitfan said it best last night in mixed emotion space. I'm just joking. That's mixed screen space. But mixed fact space. Um, he said it's kind of crazy, like how these projects that have been around or just pop up overnight, like they're not interacting, or you don't know who's behind it. I think he used like Ted Nation as an example. Like, you don't know who's actually behind it. And doxing is one form. But I believe that, like, if someone's actually here for the betterment, if Charles can host a space, if what I'm saying, Josh from IOG, or formerly IOG, C Word Josh, can host a space, if Hosky pops up, like, why is it that we would be more accepting to people and say, hey, it's one thing if you don't want to be doxxed, but where's your level of engagement? Where's your level of history? Who are you associated or affiliated with? Right. And I think that, like, when I first came into space, people would always say, oh, we'll build something. And I'm like, I don't want to build anything. I want you guys to know who I am, and then I'll put forth something, right? Like, because I feel like I'm actually here for the long haul. I'm not just a fly by night entity, right? And I didn't want to be perceived as just a fly by night entity. But people just drop it in the pot, whirl it around, and boom, oh, hype, let's get excited. Motherfucker ain't never even talked to you. Don't even, their Discord is all discombobulated. You go in there, you talk, you say, hey, how you doing? And no one is responding to you. It's probably like a red flag, you know. So I say, like, if you really want, especially in this hypercritical market, this build, because this is a builder's market. If you really want to get the aided from the community, the community needs to be standing up and laying some sort of boundaries.
I
Yeah,
agree. I agree. My bad, Bad Fox. What's up, Bad Fox?
I think
I'm.
McYellow had his hand up. I don't wanna do him
Oh,
wrong.
okay.
We don't
Miguelo.
really do yeah, we don't really do hands up here,
got you,
McYellow, unless he just gets out of control. Just feel free to jump in.
got you. Yeah, I had to jump off the main account. But I don't know, man. At this point, like, I'm really disappointed, right? I think you said it. Awesome is like people are looking for that quick buck. And then last week, I had to actually just leave my computer when I saw that project like the DGen bunnies like fucking minted out, man. Immediately. They came out of nowhere, really. I don't know who they've got behind them, but like when you see something that is, I'm gonna say it, is poor quality, right? In my mind, that's not fine art. That's not, something somebody took a lot of effort for, right? People are just buying into that, man. And then you see high quality projects like, I don't know, Deck of Dark Dreams. You got Prismatics. Even the Mallard Order's got some good art going on, right? You got Her Monsters. There's so many good projects, and I feel like people are just trying to make a quick buck, and then they fall for it because it's a rug, right? Um, there's like no standards, no quality, and I think we're all addicted a little to that high from making some money.
Yeah. I agree, Miguelo. Yeah, man. It's very unfortunate because it's like this inner degen. And I'm gonna speak for this space. The inner degen of all of us, right? And I'm gonna say this for myself. I'm really maturing in the space. Well, for one, I never been much of a flipper to begin with. I never been. If y'all watch my YouTube videos, I never say, "Hey, you're gonna make 10x on this. You're gonna make 100x on this." That's never been my angle. I always just covered the projects that I like art wise and utility wise. I'm mostly attracted more so to the art side, and then I kind of go from there. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I do it. But of course, I made a couple plays here and there. You know what I mean? DJing plays. But I think what has to happen eventually is the whole space has to mature. Excuse me. Has to mature out of this DJing space, right? And they gotta be a generate, not a degenerate, a generate. Like, we trying to generate income. not degenerate. You know what I mean? If you just think about that in a sense, that's a spell in itself. You know, calling yourself a degenerate, like we're generous around here. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think the space eventually is going to evolve out of that space. But unfortunately, it looks like it's going to take a couple more rugs before everybody like sits back and be like, "Hey, man, we're getting rugged a lot here."
Yeah, I don't know that there isn't a stronger force at play in the background here, like we saw a little bit with the one you posted above with the FUD buddies. But like I'm starting to see a lot of copy paste formulas. And I'm not convinced that it's not the same group of people, just dropping projects, minting a month later, and then rugging.
Same here, McYellow. That's literally what I think is going on. That's literally what I think is going on, and I think it's starting to catch up though. Especially with all this stuff recently that's been coming out with Baby Alien Club and Chill Combs. It's kind of like one of those type of things, right? Where if they are doing this type of thing, they're literally starting to go against each other because they're so greedy. You know what I mean? It's like it's like once they do the first or second play, they're to the third play and they're all looking at each other like, well, we all got money from the last two plays, but I want more money this time. So they're ultimately going to be their own downfall, at the end of the day, because they're so greedy. And so we're all side eyeing the Kongs and Baby Alien Club and everybody else. They got something to do with that situation, and ultimately, like I said, it's gonna eventually bring that awareness of, hey man, maybe we shouldn't just mint this because of a DJ play or because of a hype. You know what I'm saying? One project that popped here recently, what is it called? NFT? the titties NFT. So the titty NFT popped up out of nowhere, right? And people were saying it was a DJ move, DJ play. And I checked on it. I looked into it. I was like, man, at the end of the day, if you want to mint that, mint it. There's nothing wrong with minting. But when you mint and you try to place expectations on your mint, that's when you're gonna take a L. Like, like just mint it because you like it, bro. Because there's no way a project called Nice Fucking Titties is like, bro. Come on, bro. On so many levels, it's like, bro, you got to think about it. Like, and I understand the play. I understand the play. I understand what's going on. And then when the project came out, even the founder of the project didn't really want to step behind it. Because in her heart of hearts, she it's below her standards too as well. You see what I'm saying? And that's the things that really people got to really check for is look at the alignment of the actual founder of the project. Does it align with their morals? If it aligns with their morals truly, they're gonna step up in front of their project and they're gonna say, "Hey, I'm proud of this, and I'm gonna push this." You know what I'm saying? But if they don't want to do that, that's a sign. That's a red flag right there. That's a major red flag.
Damn, you mean we weren't all gonna 100x off those?
Unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. And like I said, there's nothing, and that's what I'm saying too. I also want to put this out there. There's nothing wrong with minting the projects that you think are DJing plays. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not DJing shaming. I'm not doing any of that. But what I'm saying is, just think about where you're placing your expectations. Is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, because yeah, it could work out. It could work out, but I think somebody accidentally muted everybody. But um, but yeah. At the end of the day, check your expectations on some of this stuff you investing in, man, because you can get burned. You can get burned real bad. It's not a game, man. Especially when it comes to people got bills and shit to pay, man. People got bills to pay, and people out here playing games with this DJ shit, man. This shit is not cool, bro. Like at the end of the day, bro, because when you get burned, bro, it's personal. I don't care what nobody say. It's personal when you get burned. Like because you chose to put your money into that project. It's deeper than rap. Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some money you could have did something else with. You could have bought a potential blue chip. You could have did whatever you could have did something else other than get burned on a DJ play.
Man, I think sometimes we forget that it's real money until we get burned. Then we're like, oh shit, I forgot. Like I'm spending real cash.
Yeah, I think it's to each its own, man. Like people know what they a lot of times what they getting into, man. Like I mean, like somebody brought up DJ Bunnies, whatever is in the name. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they still around, but I'm saying the FUD thing, whatever. I don't really know that backstory. Or not FUD, that name One Rottens. I was thinking the FUD buddies when I was saying it, but yeah, the One Rottens. I don't really know that story, but yeah, it's like yo, some of these projects, like you said, they not really that involved. You know, why you buying that many of the collection? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know, you setting yourself up for that. And if if you if you like, you know, working based off of FOMO, which like the first word in FOMO is fear, then you know you already, you know, approaching it, in my opinion, from the wrong place. And you know, it's most of the time it doesn't go well from that. So yeah, I think people going to continue, you know, to hop in these type of projects. They gonna pop up, you know, and like I mean, just put up what you feel you can lose. I mean, that's the space in general, you know, investing. Like, don't go crazy, you know, and because like it could go and it might not. So that's my take.
Bro, I'm worried about Vegas, man. You're taking a bunch of DJs to Vegas, man. I'm scared for people.
Yo, I
Um,
ain't gonna lie, Miguel. You, yeah, hey, same here, bro. Cause, bro, I already hear people talking about gambling, hitting the tables. I'm like, bro, this shit sound like Hangover. It sound like Hangover already, bro.
yeah, that ain't my vibe. I don't really do. I used to work in a casino and all that before. I never, you know, gamble. Matter of fact, I probably did something like once or twice, lost like $20, and I was like, fuck this. And I ain't need nothing, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of stay away from it.
Hey yo, with the rotten ones, they had a tweet out saying that they had about five more rug pulls in the clip, just waiting to let them off. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think AI Love said something about having like standards. You know what I mean? So and like we all have standards for a project, regardless if like rotten ones or whoever have rug pulls. You know what I'm saying? And the cut, if everybody got standards, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if they have them or not. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll be able to. I'm saying they'll stick out like a sore thumb in my opinion.
100%. What's going on, everyone? I really do feel like if we're gonna set standards, then we really have to like let go of some of our old ones. Like we really have to stop thinking that some of the things that we were going off of before are still the things that we should be going off of today. You know, like one thing like mediocre art just because it's an animal that you can go behind with it might not be the move anymore, or you know, having the whole zoo at your disposal might not be just enough. So yeah.
I think, and I actually, what's up, S Dizzle?
Yo, what's fucking good with y'all, man? It's early as hell. But no, you feel me? Just wanted to say what's up and shit like that. I ain't said shit the whole time. But as far as, you know, these rugs and shit goes, man, like my man Thule said, if I said that right, I think you feel me, my guy having the five in the clip ready to go is something dangerous. And then kind of like what HM said, it's only smart to evolve your standards as the space evolves. You know what I'm saying? We can't fucking think, you know, because oh my God, it's a DAO or it's a metaverse. You know, trends and buzzwords are a fucking thing. So you got to be aware of that type of shit and know what currently is hot or what currently is selling and understand that ultimately the end goal is to get an NFT that can ultimately fucking produce something, even if it is something like a bored ape that's like mad popular At least that shit brings something. You don't want to just be throwing your money at shit like DJ and bunnies. I hate to use them as an example, but I feel like we should because I ain't never seen that motherfucker in the space. If you ain't in these spaces, dog, you not up here talking to the community on the regular. You feel me? That's a red flag off the dribble. And they meant date popping up close. Who are you, sir? We never even seen you. You feel me? So you want to be aware of that type of shit.
Yeah, that's definitely a red flag. Like if you're not in the communities, if you're not building, not offering some kind of value to the community outside of the NFTs. Shit, you know what I mean? Before you mint, you need to be offering some kind of value to the community, even if it's just inspiration, even if it's just, you know what I'm saying, just offering ideas, anything, you know what I mean? Any kind of contribution helps. You know what I mean? For when it comes back around to you and you actually doing your mint, that translates. You know what I'm saying? Like how I use this example again. Shout out to Eden. Eden out here, he dropping gems on the community daily, bro. He just open spaces be all day in the space, bro. And you can pull up on Eden. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna shop with him. You gonna shop with him, bro, because you see that his intentions is to help build the community. um his intentions is not to tear down the community, you know, and it's obviously not a cash grab. You know what I'm saying? And I think things like that is starting to help the community. People like Eden and such as Space Cadets and everybody in here are helping to contribute to that. Like, I don't want to say tribal. I just say tribe, like a tribe mentality of, hey, we all in here every day. We in these spaces. We getting it in. We building. So when these and I don't want to call them outsiders, new people that come into the community. If they come into the community, they're not. We don't necessarily see them as an outsider, but we're going to check them. We're gonna say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Who are you? How are you doing? You know what I mean? Just cordial conversation. You know, that that doesn't have to have negative connotation, you know. So
But
it kind of
it can have negative connotation. I'm not trying to promote negativity, but when you be too motherfucking polite in these spaces, you already see, man, we get taken advantage of. Motherfuckers get on their knees, start gargling. It's just, we can't do that. Sometimes we got to be assertive. I ain't saying be rude, but be assertive. So when these new people come in this space, they can't think, oh God, it's a group of suckers. Cause low key, y'all know me, or some of y'all do. Shit, y'all know I'm from this nigga. What? I see an opportunity to play something, and I seen the next man just made 1 million, and he came in here on some, hey guys, we're gonna build the community, and hey, I got an NFT project, and we got utility, the
They
community, and
they
this.
don't even be speaking. That's Dizzle. They don't even be speaking. That's the crazy part about it. They
No,
just
I'm
be in
talking about the
Discord.
text. I'm talking about in the text. So I ain't even talking about like them actually coming up here. I'm talking about like them long ass paragraphs they be writing in the Discord. They be having niggas hype. Cause I used to believe that shit. I used to see a message in the Discord and be like, nigga, we made it. We about to eat. And little did I know, old boy on the other side of that computer was finna what? Take the money and dip as soon as he got it.
Big
facts.
fact.
And yeah, and that's what we were saying, Dizzle. They need to Dizzle. Yo, that's what we were saying, Dizzle, that they need to come politic with the community a little bit. They need to come make a contribution. And if they ain't making no contribution, like and like AI said, they not even speaking. That's the problem. That's what we saying. Like, yo, they not saying one word. And then I'll see certain projects. I'll invite them. I'll be like, hey, you could come speak at this space. I don't know if that's a good idea. Like, what? You mean that's not a good that's a great idea. That's free promotion. You can tell people what you building with passion. Like if you not for that, bro, that's a red flag, bro. You giving me rug vibes, like straight up. So look, with that with that being said, we finna roll into the next topic. Y'all turn, bro. Y'all turn. Look, we finna roll into the next topic. So this next topic right here, y'all might get hyped for this one too, man. I made this one this rising. So if y'all look at the Jumbotron, the question I asked is what is your idea of an NFT blue chip? Are these blue chips to you? And I have Board Ape Yacht Club, D Gods, which is on Solana, and we got Claymates, which is on Cardano. And y'all know Board Ape is on Ethereum. And I just wanted to ask this general question because, and I know everybody has different opinions and different takes on this actual question, but I wanted to ask this question to kind of see where we're at just within like Web 3.0, like when it comes to NFTs, because like it was an interesting conversation going out yesterday, and people were saying like utility is king when it comes to NFTs. I think there was an NFA space I was in last night, and they were saying that utility is king. You know what I mean? And then some people were saying art is king, and I was just like, bro, like we all on different pages with this. So if we all on different pages, how can we say that something's an actual blue chip? You know what I'm saying? It's
Hey,
like,
awesome. Awesome. Look, I'm calling cap on the motherfuckers talking about art is the because that art shit is bullshit, man. Like, I don't care how anybody feels. Whatever your favorite NFT is, my nigga, look at that NFT, then go look at the floor price. If the floor price is at zero, you're not gonna like the NFT. I don't care who you are. Miss me with that art shit. All right? Like, if you really like the art type shit, you feel me? Motherfuckers wouldn't be so fixated on the price and would be jumping to popular projects. They be jumping into shit that they actually like that other people don't like, and they'll be standing behind it, but you don't see that. You see cults, you see motherfuckers like, oh no, man, my Kong is the best or my ink is the best. But if that floor price is zero, none of this shit is the best. You feel me? That's just how I feel about it. My bad, HM.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. You are not lying at all. I mean, I don't think anyone can argue with that. I think to try to bridge the gap a little bit, to make this a little easier, I think we're all just still figuring it out in a way. If we can bring it back to like Bitcoin a little bit so we can get to the essence of it, it's like when Bitcoin was first around, we thought of it as a transactional type of currency until we realized that that's not the case. And now we're at the store of value, which people are still kind of debating that at this point. And I think we're at the same thing with the NFTs in the sense that we thought utilities might be the use case for NFTs, but we're seeing the market demand that really isn't it because we have projects with beautiful utility, but don't get that adoption what we're looking for. I heard somebody say something that I might agree with and why we don't have a good blue chip yet. Someone said that the best NFT is one that provides the best brand. Why? Because that brand is what's going to get more people out here with us to expand not just our community, but our capabilities, our quality, all these things. So that might be the answer personally. I don't know.
yo, okay, that sounds great, Seven. All right, Malachi, what's up, man? What you got, Malachi? Drop them
You
gems,
know
man.
it. Seven. I think I might have known that guy that you might be talking about, but you know, good brand is good utility. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's got to be the greatest utility, and that's what people don't realize. There, all what you explained about Board Ape Yacht Club, that's a dope ass brand. That's why it's gotten to where it's gotten. That's why it's considered a blue chip. Yes, you have the like general metric of like if anything touches the floor of basically it's getting bought, right? There's that metric. But as far as like real, what is a blue chip? The reason why there isn't a true foundational air quotations blue chip here on Cardano is because there isn't that brand that has stepped outside of just this fucking ecosystem of Cardano. You got to get way, 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 way bigger than this in order to be a blue chip brand outside. You got to be damn near household name. There are people who know about this fucking stupid ass monkey from all over the world that don't know shit about NFTs, right? That's blue chip. That's blue chip, criteria. You know what I'm saying? And not many people have that here. So I could give a damn about your floor price. Your floor price could sit at zero forever. But if you got people walking around New York streets with your fucking shirt on, you got better utility than a lot of people.
And that's why I think they wasn't tripping about, all the derivatives and everything, because really that's just free promotion. Because people like, what's this? And then somebody gonna call them out like, that's not the real Bored Ape,
That's
you know.
not the original.
And, and then people like, oh, what is the Bored Ape if they didn't know already? And then, but yeah, it's like, that type of thing, I agree with that 100%. You know what I'm saying? The brand does make it major, and the more you see it, the more it's likely to be adopted, or the more people you see involved, or you know doing something with it. Then yeah, 100,000%.
I think that's the thing. People don't treat NFTs like a business, right? So like your brand is a product, right? If you're doing merch, it's a product. An NFT is a product of their brand, right? They're not treating the NFT project as, the thing. It's just part of the brand.
Facts, facts. All right, so we got we got a couple of hands up. I just want to take a second to reset the room real quick. Yo, 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 you are tuning in to a new episode of the Space Cadets Weekly Wrap Up, where we discuss everything from NFTs, music, Web 3.0, viral videos, news, all of that. So, welcome. If it's your first time coming into the space, we just jumping off with the topics right now, man. As you can see, if you look at the Jumbotron, the topic right now is what is your idea of an NFT blue chip? And are these blue chips to you? So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this question from Ethos. Major shout out to Ethos. If you guys are not familiar with Ethos, Ethos is a Web 3.0 cross-chain marketplace. They specialize in film, fashion, music. It is amazing. Major shout out to Ethos. What's up, Ethos?
Hey, 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 Awesome. Just so thankful for your community. I just want to give a shout out to Awesome. He's tapped in so many times to some Zooms, and I've been picking his brain on how do we get the bag for the community. And we ain't playing. We ain't coming to tiptoe. I keep telling people I ain't tiptoeing. I'm moving in silence because you ain't gonna see me coming. But we coming for the community. We coming for the bag. They can't have it in Web 2 and Web 3. It's our space, our time, our moment. You say you gotta seize the day, okay? I was telling one person that the only thing darkness is the absence of light. Darkness has no substance. All right. So we got to shine our light
Darkness,
in this place. All right.
darkness, darkness.
So anyway, I love the family. I love you, Awesome. I love your vibe. You're all way cooler than me. But what I think of blue chip, I think of what we're building at Ethos is, we're seeing competition very differently in Web3. Web3 is not a competition between my brand and your brand. It's how much value can I get to that end user? That is the key. I'm going to win on value. I'm not going to win because I'm trying to like mess up your flow and put down your brand. No,
Say that.
the issue is competition in Web3 is value, because what we're trying to do is create a new economy. What we're trying to do is create the creator economy. What we're trying to do is you can tap in, whether a user or you're a creator, and you both can win. You can monetize from your time and your talent. And so on Ethos, we have a new, I guess you would say, perspective of this creator economy where both the creator and the user can earn. So using proof of participation, in our Film 3 division, we have a protocol. We're going to have a watch to earn, where when you're watching a movie, you can earn from watching that movie if you participate in the ecosystem. If you're listening to music and you're a super fan and you're contributing to the ecosystem and your tribe and the people you want to hear on the platform, you get to earn and monetize from that participation. So we're taking a very new look at the issue of value to the end consumer, and we're finding what is the metric of that value through product market fit. And so if you're going to be the next blue chip, you got to move like money moves. Fortune 500 companies move in a certain way. They use very scientific, analytic thoughts and processes to get a deliverable into the market and make a return. And so people coming in with the shiny, we ain't got time for that. We got time for business. And if you got time for business, you're going to make money. And that's what we about, because at the end of the day, we have to outsmart the people in Web 2. And the way you do that is you do what they cannot do, which is they're not going to be looking at the end consumer as the value proposition. In Web 3, we can. And I think when we do that, we win. We are the next blue chip. We are going to be bigger than Amazon. And just watch what we about to do, y'all. We coming for the family. Get ready.
Talk to me nice. You talking hot right now. I like it.
Yo, major, once again, major shout out to Ethos. They are not playing any games, as she said. I've been on plenty of Zoom calls. They are not playing. They're here they're really here to back the artists, man. They're really here to back the artists. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into Mixed Greens real quick. What's good, Mixie? What you got?
What's good? What's good? So if we're talking about blue chips, I've been thinking about this. Bored Ape, that would be a lot of people's obvious answer, but I thought a bit deeper into it. So Bored Ape, they did a thing to where they were one of the first collections. So there's a lot of hype behind them, and there's a lot of celebrities around there too. But I can say that I haven't really seen an NFT project sweep like throughout like several chains until D Gods. So like they actually, like we actually had Frank in the space earlier this week, and he's just reaching out to a lot of different people, and that is the true signs of a blue chip. And I still think it's early to say that the D Gods are a blue chip, but I will say that they're definitely on the way to becoming one.
Now, Mixie, um, I hear exactly what you were saying about some of the values. What is it exactly? Can you go in with a little more precision with what exactly makes them a blue chip? Is it because of, well, I'm not gonna say, but why do you think it's a blue chip? And do you think it's more of a blue chip than the other projects that I posted up there?
The other projects, as in Clay Nation and Bored Apes, you mean?
Yes.
Um, yes, and I say that because, like, we all know I love clays. Like, I love clays. Like, I'm mixedgreens.clay right now. But one thing I can say is that a lot of people, when I talk to them, I get into arguments with my guy.com all the time. I love the clays, but he just doesn't. And a lot of people from ETH also say that they don't. So they don't have that reach that the D guys have. And then also, I can say that the D guys, had they had a long run up. Like they were sitting cheap for a long time, and they have a community that was behind them, and then it just took off to a point that everybody knew them, and it actually took them up to becoming by volume one of the top 5 NFT collections ever. And then once they decided to drop the Utes, everybody wanted them. It didn't matter what chain you were on, everybody wanted to make Utes lists.
So, and that's what I've really been hearing about D Gods. I've been hearing that that in particular, the team is super strong. Like they're very involved with the project. So I definitely been looking into the D Gods. I'm definitely interested in the project. Definitely looking into it. What's up? Let's go. What's up, AI?
We got Tree D, and then I want to chime in on this here, and give you my take on it.
Okay,
Tree D,
cool.
go ahead.
GM guys, thank you for having me. It's my first time in your space. Yeah, I'm just exploring and researching, so I'll try to be very short. Ethos, like I cannot, like excuse me. English is my not native, so I cannot say those words better than you. So I agree 100% with what you say. And for me, Bored Ape Club is exactly the example of what you said. They gave so much value to their community members. Their community members became like millionaires. And that's like, I mean, it's if you're a founder of a project, like that's in the final end, it's your community having profits because you all in general believe that what you're doing is right and has certain value, I guess, so yeah, that's about it. And about the blue chip, well, like for me it's also maybe like every project that's even like considered a little bit of being a blue chip involves like I think like millions of dollars like investment of influencers, artists, or the huge teams. The at least for now. So because I agree with Itos that we have opportunity like as individual persons to become blue chips without having all those instruments, because yeah, I think a lot of millions of dollars are invested in NFT projects that were supposed to become blue chips, but eventually, like no, like very small number of them, can be eventually considered. But yeah, thank you so much, and I'm glad to meet you. And I'm just like like everybody wandering around, meeting people, so yeah, connecting and stuff. So. Like usually I hang out with like Eat guys and like Kronos fam. So I don't know. I see like Cnft, so it's like Cardano. I like connecting with people from other blockchains. I don't. I think like I mean it's so stupid to have any kind of like how it's called like antagonism towards any kind of blockchain because like it's so fucking ridiculous. And anyway, so yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Hey, it's a pleasure meeting you as well. And yep, we're on Cardano, but believe everyone that's got a mic operates cross chain. And I don't even argue with people anymore. People like, someone was in my DM. What does Cardano provide that Ethereum does not? Now that they have proof of stake, and I'm like, dude, you're like, why even waste your time channeling your? Were you a dev on Ethereum? Do you actually have a validator? Does proof of stake really impact you that much? No, you know what I'm saying. We're communities, and I feel like it's like sports teams. Shoot, this is my home chain. Detroit Lions is my sports team for the NFL. They suck, but that's who I root for. Like, there's nothing that's gonna. This is where I was really, I really believed and started to see where blockchain was going to be fundamental, right? When I saw that white paper, whiteboard, YouTube from Charles, and so that's where I decided to align myself, and I had an opportunity to jump in Ethereum and in the early stages, but I chose to ride it out with Cardano, and so there's nothing wrong with that. But we frequent cross other chains, so it's a pleasure having you here. On the subject of blue chippery, I know, unfortunately, mixed greens, I don't believe that you can consider D God's a blue chip just as of yet. A blue chip is one that has to go through and stand the test of time in my eyes. And it's just, we're really early off. Are they working towards being a blue chip? Yeah. But it's too early to even really say to what degree. There's a huge difference between hype and blue chip, right? Like there's plenty of projects that have hype, and the floor might soar, it might stay there for a while, but if they're not fundamental in showing the community that's vested in them progression, then people will quickly abandon ship. One thing that I can say for sure, when I look at a blue chip, I just look at the overall pillars inside of what makes an NFT unique, right? And few of those pillars in my eyes are going to be: one, art; two, community; three, tech; four is the lore. You know what I'm saying? And from those are I look at those as like, okay, these are the fundamental foundations and principles, right? And then you have the brand, which is going to be the fifth arm, the fifth pillar, right? But you got to tackle those first four before you can actually, start getting to the point of, okay, making this, separating this as an NFT project towards an actual brand. Like right now, arguably, you can say that Board Ape Yacht Club is definitely a blue chip because they have the ability to move outside of just relying on the NFT spectrum, right? Like they got endorsements, and they're signing contracts, and they got a strong community of people that are vested into where they're moving forward, right? Like you got Snoop doing songs about them, performing at the MTV Awards. So it's like once you get to that level, then you're moving into what's called, I've considered, a blue chip stage, right? Like you have to have that presence. You have to have that media presence. You have to have that synonymous presence to where, anybody, like you said, there's a ton of people that know absolutely nothing about NFTs, but they definitely know about the Board 8 Yacht Club, right? And being so early, there's no telling you who's going to remain dominant, who will host the dominancy. We never know. One of these bigger entities can come in, and all of a sudden, look. I mean, look at the Reddit NFT we were just talking about last night, right? Like that's one entity. It's that's integrating and migrating into the Web3 space, the Web3 spectrum. So, you know, those are my thoughts on that as far as what is considered a blue chip. You got to be able to harness the power of all of the pillars. And once you have a strong structure, then you'll be standing the test of time.
Yeah, I don't consider the G guys like a blue chip yet. I just say that out of all the other projects behind Board 8, they're the ones that check all of the boxes.
You can't forget Gut Gang.
Nah, I can't even say that because, like,
How can you not say that when
let me
Gut Gang got a basketball team on ESPN? Like,
let me tell you why. Because Bored Apes, you know what happens like when Bored Apes pop up in spaces. Like if they pop up with a Bored Ape and they got the hexagon on it, people are like, oh shit, a Bored Ape's here. They do that same thing with D Gods. They do not do that with Gutter Gang. Gutter Gang people just get treated like regular people, but when D Gods pop in spaces, they get shouted out immediately. Like it's immediate recognition.
I guess, immediate recognition where? In soul spaces? Because I've been in plenty of spaces where I've seen niggas with D guys and everybody wasn't just dropping draws. Everybody dropped draws for Board 8, but I ain't seen motherfuckers drop draws for motherfucking
I ain't
goddamn.
dropping no draws.
Bro, did you not?
Yeah.
No, did you not see when?
Facts.
Did you not see when Tal posted that he got a D guy, which he didn't even get a D guy, and then all of a sudden his space was jumping, and then Frank even popped into space too. Like just because he announced that he got a D guy, like you can't do
When
that.
was this? When was
Are you
this?
serious?
Yes, that
Yeah,
happened
and
When?
that's the monkey see monkey do mentality.
Okay,
And
but
like,
how recent was this? Like when did this happen?
right before the youth dropped.
Bruh, when the youths was fucking popping? Okay.
but that just
I mean,
goes to show how easily people are just sheeples.
I,
You
I
know what I'm saying?
honestly feel like Solana would not be where it is if it were to stay if it hadn't have ran up to $300-$400. And that's real shit. I feel like all the NFTs and shit would not be where they was at if Solana never would have ran up because Solana didn't get popping until it ran up.
It's
Motherfucker, I remember when niggas was talking about Solana at $10-$20 and shit. I ignored the fuck out of that shit because there was nothing
funny
going on.
though, as Dizzle. It's funny you say that because D guys wasn't even the one that did it for him. It was OK Bears.
No, I'm not saying who. I'm not saying okay. I'm not saying that they did it for him. I'm saying Solana in general and they NFT ecosystem would not be shit if it never ran up to $300 on my life. If it stayed at 10, 15, 20,
And
motherfuckers would be looking at that shit like,
exactly. And it,
yeah.
and that's it. And I would say, as Dizzle, that's a huge testament to where we are currently on our blockchain, right? Like I always advocate the reason why like our floor prices aren't higher is because of the fact that the bags haven't been made to that degree yet. Like once people make bags off of it, like the floor price is gonna rise, right? Because people are like, shit, I made money. Like I always wanted to be a part of this project. I want to be,
Or or
you know.
AI, I would say that majority of the people in here are like the early comers, the motherfuckers with the real bags. They staking that shit. You know, the motherfuckers who bought ADA at half a penny, 2 cent, 5 cent. Them the niggas that's not buying NFTs. They got real bags. They staking. You feel me? They chilling. They ain't tripping.
But if you got Ada at 2 cents, like I bought Ada and Soul around the same time, and I got a 5x on both of them. So for you to say that people on Solana are
Wait,
having
you got a 5X on? Hold on. Okay, what timeline was that? Because nigga, I
I
was
Ada
here like a year.
like 16 cents, and I got
You said
Soul
ADA was at 16 cents, and you bought Soul when?
around two something dollars.
Okay, and when did Soul actually run up though?
You said when did it run up?
Yeah, because as soon as it hit that $20, $50, $30 mark, that shit shot
It's
the fuck
30
off to like
Soul ran
$30
up
mark.
after ADA. Like ADA ran up all the way to like $1 something, and it was sitting there. And then that's when like May had it was a May crash. ADA went with it. Soul was the only thing that stayed green, and that's when they had their run up. But if you invested in ADA, like I got the same returns on both of them. It just ended up being I put more money in Soul at the
you
time.
got the same return, bro. I don't know. That shit sound crazy because the way Soul ran up was like
It sounds
ridiculous
crazy.
compared to what Cardano did. If you
Yeah.
bought Cardano at 2 cents and that motherfucker ran up to 50, okay, that's a like couple of X's. But if you bought at fucking $2 and that bitch shot up to fucking 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, what are you comparing? There's no comparison.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
Ain't no
We gotta
5X
hand
on
out.
both sides. Like Soul destroyed Ada. I think that's why you feel about Ada the way you feel about Ada because you bought it at the same time and you watch both of these ecosystems. One outpaced each other massively and one is slowly, stagnantly growing and building. And I think that's why you be feeling that way towards Soul low key.
And
I didn't
mix,
say anything about the
mix.
way I feel
We
How
about
gotta
it.
we gotta
mix,
we gotta hand out.
Yeah.
mix? How you not
Let's get to
mix?
this
Who
hand.
gives a damn about ends? It's NFA. Oh, it's not NFA. Never mind.
It's not NFA. This is a
Yeah,
Space
it's not. It's
Cadets.
not.
Don't get your ass
Yo,
fooled. You
yo,
heard me.
yo.
Point oh, like Tal is
My
my
bad,
Tal up.
Ethos. My bad,
Y'all done
Ethos.
Oh,
Ethos
you're
and
all
Tal.
good. I was waiting, family. I was waiting. But the queen is here. I just playing. But no,
The queen just
I just
died.
kind
We
of
have a
want
king.
Sev, is this your cousin, man? You ain't telling me. Damn, she rock just like you. She like, man, I
Day Day,
love your energy, dude.
Day
Like,
Day, is this your cousin?
yo, I'm
Ethos,
telling
wait,
you.
Ethos, are you in New York?
no. I'm out in
Oh, okay.
That,
Silicon Valley, y'all. I'm in Bay Area, South Bay. Um,
Bay
but
that's that,
Area.
that Bay energy.
Bay,
Let's fucking go, Bay Area.
Oh
Woo!
no, I forgot Tal lives there. I take my remarks back.
y'all are something else. I can't keep up. Awesome. I got to get some coffee before I come in your space. Um, but what I was gonna say, y'all, is keep your eyes on the prize. We got BlackRock moving in with Coinbase. We got trillions in assets waiting in ETFs. You got Goldman Sachs. They all know what time it is, y'all. They all know. And we need to be seeing the big picture. I'm not shining anymore. I'm building my bag. I'm not waiting for anyone to get my bag, show me my bag, lead me along the pathway to my bag. No, I make my own. And we really need to be proactive in this space because a lot of people are getting rugged because people are ahead of the curve in how they're going to rug you and how they're going to try to steal from you and how they're going to try to get their bag so then they can get another bag and leave you holding the bag. And what we're trying to do in Ethos is create a new standardization of what utility looks like in Web3 that can bring in the 99, because I've talked to so many people in Web3 and they've got an idea of what Web3 is and they're very tribal about it. And I'm like, it's all good. Everyone's very passionate about this space because they believe in it in terms of digital autonomy and privacy and security. But guess what? A lot of people at their own party, they're next to the bean dip. Their balloon is like deflated. They ain't got no party. They ain't got no customer. They ain't got nothing. They on spaces. They talking. I'm tired of talking. I want action. Show me the money. Show me the
Show
deliverable.
me the
How are
money.
you getting it done? Okay.
Show me the Kwans. The Kwans.
Facts.
That's
Oh,
it. I land
and
my plane.
this is not Tal here. This is Queen Butterfly. I'm asking everybody. Mekiolo, congratulations on your ape. I have to say, I liked you. I'll buy it for the same price I sold it for you. Um, what the fuck are we all talking about? Mix, you should be a billionaire right now. You bought Solano for $2. What you
No, I
hold it
just
till
did
it?
the math. I just did the math. So
You just
so
okay,
Cardano
okay.
gave me a 4.5x and Solana gave me a 7x. So it's
All
not.
of them, all
I'm
of
saying
them
it's
gave me
not
jack shit. I
massively.
made money only on NFTs.
I'm saying it's not massively like that different.
I
I
made
mean,
money
shit.
only on NFTs, man.
If you ask
I'm
any
dead serious.
human, would they take a 3 or a 7? I mean, a 4 or a 7. You already know.
Oh yeah, I know that, but I'm saying like Polygon ran up just as much as Soul, and they don't have enough people
Oh
around.
yeah, I made money
Cat.
on Polygon. Right.
Probably got ran up to like $2. $1 is three
Yeah,
dollars.
Yeah, but you
But
still ain't getting shit off a
think
staple.
now,
Polygon was a
think now,
couple of cents at the beginning of the bull
Mix,
market.
look it on the other direction. Think now, instead of you buying any of the coins, you would mint like 10 apes. Then what? The same money probably you put there. So
I mean,
Probably make more money. Shit.
All
not
right, real quick,
All
guys. I
right.
see this is the jungle. My phone's about to die pretty soon, so I might lose me for a bit. It's been, and I'm out in the street, so I can't really get to a charge it. This has been fun. I actually have one question since we were talking about qualifying real quick before I dip out of here. We were talking about like, oh, this wouldn't be this if, like, for example, the Solana wouldn't be popping right now if it didn't, have this little bull run. And one project that we keep on hearing is Board Ape Yacht Club. Here's a question. Would Board Ape Yacht Club be where it is today if it wasn't for Adapunks? And though we don't really hear much of Adapunks, because I was reading the comments on Awesome, what does that say about Adapunks itself?
Give me the
Like,
background on Adapunks. Why they got
agree
anything
with
to
my
do with
bullets.
Bored Ape?
well, I think it was the first brand that really got popping. I'm pretty sure before, like, there was a Board
Yeah.
Ape that Jay-Z was rocking the Adapunks on his shit when that was like really, really popping. And then, the apes came around.
It's not Ada Punks.
Oh, that's not Ada Punks. That's not
Oh,
an Ada Punks.
I'm sorry.
CryptoPunks.
Not Adapunks, excuse me. The one on ETH.
Oh, CryptoPunks.
Yeah,
Oh,
CryptoPunks.
CryptoPunks.
Yeah.
well, they got the
Oh,
first mover advantage,
no,
bro. That's why.
Yep,
it's okay. They
that's
bought
the
them
truth.
too. Yoga
So
Like
bought
does
them.
that make it? Does that make it in any contention of being like a blue chip just for the OG status?
Well, yeah,
historic
Evil
historically,
Lab
yes.
bought them, so I think they're blue chip. My bad, AI.
No, I was just gonna say historically, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like first to market is typically 9 times out of 10, if you look back in its reference, will be considered a blue chip, right? Because it's the first to set a trend. So historically, and this is another factor that goes into play, like his what have you done historically that has set the standards, and that is what can qualify you as like being the one to set this as a new trend. So in my eyes, yes, cyberpunks, they are definitely a blue chip because they hold that historical prevalence, right? Now, as far
How
as
far does
pushing the
that
brand,
go?
well, you got to look at what they were able to do with Tiffany, right? Like Tiffany the jeweler, like you can actually, get your NFT made by Tiffany. So it's expanded as a brand, and that's the threshold that you really want to reach. Like you want to be able to be noticed outside of your ecosystem.
Cal. So I just did the math. Bored apes. Since I first saw them, which was around like $7,000, put a 4x. So you probably would have got a better return just holding ADA.
A 4x.
Mixie, where are you getting these numbers from?
I don't know where. I
Mix
don't know.
mix
Mixi,
calculation.
I tell you,
Mix.
Mixi getting these numbers
You
out
just
of five
literally all you
dollar
have to
Luna
do
when
is
it's
times
crashing.
two.
This
You just
is
have
where you
to
get these
times two.
numbers.
It's literally just times two. That's all you
But
have
the
to do.
Huh?
floor right now, though. What's the floor right now?
Like 100 something thousand. And
And you seen it at 7,000. So
no, so
what is the X on that?
listen to the math. Listen to the math.
13x.
Listen
Okay,
to the
okay, I'm listening. I'm listening.
math.
And I'm driving and I did the X's for him.
7,000 times. No, look, 7,000 times two. One is 14,000. Two is 28,000. Three, 56,000. Four, 112,000. That's 4x.
What the fuck?
Wait,
What the?
hold on, nigga.
Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
Mixie,
up,
yeah,
You
I
are
Mixie,
ain't gonna
Bro,
lie.
Mixie.
What
Look,
the
bro,
look,
fuck?
nigga.
Ain't
look.
you
gonna
You
lie,
adding
did
bro.
get
math
You
on
got
bull
to
my
ass
multiply
fault,
the
bro.
the other
sevens.
day, but it wasn't yesterday. Okay, you
Yeah,
had to
nigga,
give
you
me
got to
some
I
grace.
multiply.
ain't gonna
Nigga, you
lie,
just
All
bro.
right,
did some smoke. You did some what did fucking Smokey do?
Reaganomics.
That nigga Smokey was counting the money like 20, 40, 60,
T-
80. Turn it over.
turn it over.
100, 120, 140. Turn it over again. Nigga, that's what you just did.
But bro, is an x not a double up?
Yes, but you
Okay,
can't. You gotta
so
fucking
7,000
multiply the
times
it's multiples of the actual of the number.
I'm saying
not
like
fucking
double up.
70.
I'm
multiples.
dead.
It's
I'm
multiples of your
dead.
initial investment. So if you got 100 and whatever we said, 100K or whatever, that's 13x because it's 13 times your initial investment of 7.
Yeah, 10 times 7 is
You're
70,000.
doing like square root.
Yeah, nigga did the square root.
Mixie, that's why you don't have money now, I think. Now we know why.
That's fucked up.
Makes me
Child
I'm
is
in love
Okay,
with
fucked
you.
up.
Somebody
Makes
kick
me
okay.
I'm in
Cal
love
off
with you.
with his
Oh shit!
butterfly
Today,
wings.
if I
I gotta mute everybody. I got you, bitches. Yeah,
Oh.
right where I wanted you.
Yeah, we gotta go to the next topic, bro. We gotta go. All right, all right, man. All right. Yeah, hey, don't listen to what Tal was saying. This is not NFA. We about to go to the next topic right now. So look, let's go to the next topic before we get into Mixie breaking down his numbers. Hey, Mixie, you got NFA the other
That's
day with
called
that shit.
mixy math. That's mixy
Yo,
Mixie
Mixie
math.
math.
Let's see, man. I'm dead.
Mixie, yo, Mixie math. That's it. But look, let's go ahead and jump into this next topic real quick. Yo, so the next topic, if you guys look up at the Jumbotron, we are about to dive into another topic. If y'all know or if y'all own any NFTs from the Clay Nation project, you would know that Champ Medici just released some NFT music on Cardano with Clay Nation. He released 3 songs. He released Ada Dream, Lil Flexin, and Manifest. He released these also on all the major streaming platforms as well as YouTube. And with that, right, I want to ask y'all the question: is it time? Is the music wave? Is the music wave and Web 3.0 cranking up a little bit? You know what I'm saying? We
Hey, hold on,
already.
awesome. Before we get to that, I want to know how do you feel about the song?
Oh, the music, like the actual music.
Yep.
Um, I think the music sounds a bit, bro. You put me on the spot with that, bro. You put me on. Yo,
Bro, just
hey,
tell the
you
truth.
can
hey,
you can give us
see,
some trash or some. It's okay.
Just tell
bro,
the
Be
truth.
bro.
honest.
I'll
Be
say, bro.
honest.
I'm gonna
True.
say
Be
this. I'm gonna
honest.
say this. I'm gonna say this, bro. It sounds uninspired. That's what I'm gonna be politically
I'm
correct.
dead.
It's
This is the worst
I knew what
song
I
ever.
knew what he was gonna say when he paused before he answered.
yo. It sounds uninspired, bro. It sounds uninspired. It really wasn't my speed, my style, or nothing like that. And another thing too, that's kind of
It was your speed, your style, and then he started to actually rap, and then he killed everything for you.
it,
It's like Snoop Dogg was born in the suburbs. Snoop Dogg ain't from Long Beach. He was born in the
No,
suburbs.
yo,
Champ is
real
from the
talk.
suburbs.
No, I know
Snoop
that.
Dogg
Real
lived in
talk,
Snoop
real
Dogg used
talk.
to live in Rancho Cucamonga.
Yo,
Oh, Snoop
y'all know
Dogg
what it
from
sound like? Y'all know what it sound like? It sounded like a suburban Nipsey Hussle. Like if Nipsey
I'm
Hussle was never in the
fucking
hood.
dead. Oh my
I'm totally
god.
black, but when you see me, I'm white.
Awesome shit. I was rugged for a second. It sounded like, and then everything was cut off. I think because what you said, or
He
tweet
said
or
it sounds like
Buzzfeed.
Asher Roth.
They call that man
Hey,
Nipsey
hey,
Wait,
Side.
no,
I
no, wait, hold on
I
now.
actually have a
I'm
question
not
though.
going. We're not gonna go for Astro Roth disrespect. Astro Roth is nice as fuck.
all right.
He loves
It's
college.
Dizzle, you about to get booted, bro.
Is
You about to
What?
awesome.
get
Y'all
booted.
tripping?
If you
Nigga,
said that to a
Greenhouse
rapper,
was hard as
this is
fuck.
the worst compliment he can ever get. I think
Bro,
this
go
is
listen to
like you tell
Greenhouse. Go
someone you
listen to
killed
Greenhouse
him.
Effect. Go listen to Numbers on the Board by Astro Roth on my mama. That nigga got bars. Stop playing with me.
Hey, there's a
Nah,
reason
So
why
I'm
he has.
messing
awesome,
with you.
awesome. I got a question, man. So you're saying they released it on all streaming platforms and whatever. I didn't know about this. Um, why? Like, what did they do that made anything special about this? If it's available everywhere else, like, why would people buy this NFT?
You can put it
Well,
on your YouTube and no one will tag you because
yeah,
it's yours.
they
The IP is yours.
You own the IP
yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
Bro,
the
but who
IP
wants
rights,
to
and
put
they're
that on their
actually
YouTube?
No
Nobody.
one.
but
But
look though, look. I'm
it
finna
was
tell
a
y'all. I'm
good
finna tell
idea.
y'all.
It just the
Look,
execution was how we can say poor is very nice to say on it.
Very
So
poor.
no,
Very
no, no.
yeah,
poor.
Poor is an understatement for what it is. But I don't
but look,
understand in rap. I in the beginning thought it's okay, but from what everybody say, I understand it's not okay. But what do I know? I like Eminem. That's the only one I like because he's
Hey,
white.
that's good rap. Shit, it was better than Medici shit. Shit.
but look, I'm about to I'm about to answer Sound Red's
But they might as
question.
well have had
So
JoJo Siwa.
I done told y'all this ain't NFA, bro. That's the last warning, bro. This is not NFA. Don't do it. Don't do it. But look, Sound Rig, major shout out to Sound Rig. But Sound Rig, they're actually going to release the stems for everyone to actually download and use them any type of way they want to use them. Like so they get the rights to the beat, the vocals, everything. They're actually coming out with some kind of protocol or something where you can download the stems directly from the site. But that is really the main utility right there. Outside of all the other normal stuff you would do if you put out music.
Yeah, and I heard he was gonna bring another artist up or something like that. So we'll see how that goes. If he end up doing that, it'll be, kind of worth it because you discovering new artists within the ecosystem or, what I'm saying, new artists within, blockchain and shit like that. So that's definitely a plus for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. I want to say too, no disrespect to NFA too. I love NFA. Shout out to NFA. I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I'm just saying the way that our show flow is a different flow. It's the Space Cadets flow.
Man,
Just
Austin, you ain't
clean
gotta
it up.
apologize to Tal.
There wasn't no apology.
Yeah, but I mean, the track was all right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know how I feel about it. I think the shit was cornball. I don't give a fuck nobody say. I feel like I could have did better. That's just me. But
This the real thing though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I feel like they
You know
kind of
what I think?
finessed.
I
I
think
feel
it's
like they kind
lazy.
of
If
finessed
you
a
all
little
say
bit.
what you just said, and
What?
laziness is the worst of everything.
Like I was saying, I feel like they finessed a little bit because I thought Snoop Dogg was gonna be on one of them tracks. Ain't gonna flex. And then when I seen it, I was like, "Yo, this just Champ. Where's Snoop at?" And then I seen the fine print in the corner, produced by Snoop Dogg. I was like, "Oh, they got y'all with that." I'm surprised, like nobody really said nothing. Like I could feel people energy in the comments though. They was like, "Yo, so we own rights to this." It was like, "Yo, like
nah,
this is not what we
Can't
wanted."
we can't really say much because it's like we don't have a better alternative yet. Like it's either camp
hey,
or
now Daily said it best. Daily called it the classic bait and switch.
hey, it is what it is, bro. Like I just want to keep it positive. Like I mean, Champ didn't do nothing. The floor price stayed the same. Might have actually dropped a little bit. Like that's why Champ is the reason why the Ape Society like clipped us. That's why, because folks did not want to listen to that shit.
Mixie, did you think it was that bad? Did you think it was that bad, or did you think it was that
Oh, it was
net?
terrible. I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
be honest.
Man,
It,
I gotta go listen to this, man. Everybody keeps saying it's terrible. I gotta hear it.
Yo,
Yeah, that's how
yo,
Oh,
that's
you
how
ain't
I
Bad
heard it
feel.
Fox,
yet, bro?
Bad Fox, you are a
Like,
lyricist. I
I ain't heard
respect
it.
you as an MC. I heard you spit before. Go listen to that shit, and you know what it takes to make a decent song, like a good mainstream song. Go listen to that shit, and you tell me that man ain't put a throwaway together and was like, "Oh, here you are."
Yo, Bad Fox, what me and you working on is way better, bro. I'm not even lying to you, bro. Like 100 times better. Yo, shout out to Reddick. Reddick in the building, man. Reddick.eth. Yo, what's good, Reddick?
Yo, what's good, gang, gang? Morning, good
Oh,
morning.
what was cracking?
Yeah, I had to hop up in here. I just got up not too long ago. Went out last night with the wifey. Got a couple brewskis. And then, yeah, tapping up in here, man. I have not heard the music, but damn, I don't really. Like it's only like a certain few people that I still keep up with music wise because it's too much new shit out and don't really click for my cup. But man, I'm kind of I want to go listen to this because I was expecting y'all to be like the shit was like, I'm saying, decent. Y'all not even on the decent level yet. Y'all like this
Right, they
motherfucker
killing
put
it.
some shit together.
They put the shotgun. They pulled the shotgun out. They ain't just shoot
Yeah.
it.
bro.
They
Because
put
I just
What
want
I
to
ain't,
ask,
I ain't,
like,
what's the best song you would say? Like, where should I start at least just to get like the best song on the EP or
there
LP,
is
whatever it
no
is?
best song, bro. Like, I'm gonna just be completely honest. It's not
Damn, for real?
yeah.
like has
It's
Champ
not
ever?
that type of music, bro.
I'm
It's
saying,
not
like,
that
What?
has
type.
Champ ever rapped before this? Like, did he just choose to start rapping because he linked up with the Clays?
Yeah, he
That's
started
that's what I
rapping
feel like.
the other day. You feel me? But I just heard Little Flexin', and Little Flexin' was all right. It wasn't. It's still not good. The lyrics are like mediocre. He said, "I dress her and I feel like Prince." That's weird as fuck. But the beat, it had potential to actually be a hit. If he'd have did right by that beat, Little Flexin' could have been something. But the Eight of Dreams and the other one, that shit is cornball as fuck. But what's up, Barracuda?
Hey, I heard you guys have been down there listening. Good morning, good morning. But when you brought up the music, the first time I heard like what was attached to that NFT, I was like, "Where's the rest of it?" Like I didn't. I thought it was a promo teaser. I didn't know it was the full thing. And what I will say is, there's an artist named Sammy Ariaga, who just sold out his 4,000 piece his music collection called Pixelated. And you guys have probably heard him around, but he's on ETH, but it's 4,000 pieces. He took his one song and he made 14 different versions of it. And they just revealed all the pieces. And I bought one to support because I actually really do like his voice and his music. I'm telling you, I have not been able to stop listening to the version that I got on repeat. It is so good, and it's the full song. I got like it's called the daycare version, and so it kind of he like took the song and made it into almost like a Rugrats sounding like theme of it.
Yo,
But
that's
but
pretty
my
damn creative.
yeah, but my version doesn't have any lyrics on it, which I love because I can do whatever I want with it now. So he has like an 80s version where he turned everything kind of like 80s themed. He has a country version. He has like he has a classical version. He has one that sounds like it's in space. He has one that sounds like it's in the Nintendo game. Like it's the most creative musical project I have seen, and I actually love it. And the art is really good too. They're all pixelated characters, so check it out. But if you like, I just saw this the other day, like because my thing was revealed, they just revealed it, and I was like, whoa, this is the most creative music thing I've seen, and it's actually really good.
I've
Shannon,
always
can you hit
wanted to
me?
do that.
Can you hit me in the
That's
DMs with
fire.
that?
Yep. Who just said that?
That was me, ready. That
Oh, yep.
yeah, yeah.
I'll
Can you hit
send
me
you.
in the
I'll
DMs with
send you
that?
right now. And it's
Because if
I actually posted on my on at Dana Vision. I have a post with my thing, but I'll hit you in the DMs with it too.
got
I'm happy that somebody's doing great by their NFT music, but like the worst part of this whole situation is the fact that Champ is actually now a part of the Clay team. I think he's like the creative director, and this was volume one, so that means there's more to come. So yeah, that's very bearish news to be completely honest. Like I'm not even like I'm trying to keep a straight face when I say this because like I know it sounds funny and hilarious and crazy, but it's true. Like it's only down from here because I don't think he's about to get any better, bro. Like I don't think Chance about to just come out
Yo,
all of a sudden.
yo. I ain't gonna flex, yo. I'm surprised Towel ain't. I'm
Maybe he can
surprised
get
Towel ain't
Bruni.
going off.
Maybe he can get Bruni James to sing too.
Oh, there you go with that chronic. You on that chronic wave. That's what chronic was. Bro, y'all gonna need more than that, bro. Y'all gonna need LeBron to start rapping
Oh
after that.
no, please, man, please.
We just need to get a rapper like a person. We need someone that raps like for real, and like he doesn't even have to be the most famous person. Just
and that was about to be my next question, Mix. The like, how famous do we want somebody to be, or should we just rally behind somebody that has like the potential? You know what I'm saying? Since we're so young of a ecosystem, right?
I'm a So there's a lot of artists that I could think of, but it's like the one that I consistently keep saying is Money Man because he's already dropping music as NFTs. He's already knowledgeable about blockchain, and he has music that's very good. And he's not as famous as a Snoop Dogg. He only has like 2 million followers on Instagram, but he's definitely right up the alley of the type of
He
artist.
said 2 million, like that's not a lot. Are they real followers? Shit, that's what we need to
Yeah,
know.
they are real followers. He has like definitely. I would definitely say that Money Man.
Yo,
Like I
mix.
talked to Mama Lolly and them. I'ma suggest Money Man actually.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, mix. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it real with all y'all, right? I'm gonna keep it 100. I always keep it 100. Yo, I know who y'all want it to be, but I know who it is, and that's Awesomeisjayell. I'm telling y'all that right now. Whoever y'all want, y'all think this fame and all this shit gonna pop off, whatever. Wait till y'all come to Cnft Con and actually see me perform. Wait till y'all niggas meet me in real life. Like, I'm finna tell y'all that right now, bro. It's a whole movie. Yo, y'all, bro. I'm just letting y'all know that right now, bro. But carry on.
No, that's
Yeah, I
fact.
might, I might, I might have to bring some my brother's beats, man, and
Thank you. Your
have
humbleness is
have like a
important for
little
us.
freestyle session. I'm gonna have to bring some of my little brother
Hey,
beats,
hey,
and
let's
we can
not
have
do
a
that,
freestyle
man.
session.
Let's not do the freestyle session. That's just going to expose a lot of niggas, man. Unless you want
Hey,
to hear me rap for an hour, I don't know. We shouldn't do that, bro. I don't
hey,
know.
Um,
I
bro,
like
don't know.
you
people
know the
want to have a
vibes are probably gonna be there,
conversation. Go
Dizzle.
ahead.
Everybody gonna be having their blunts. Everybody gonna be smoking. The vibes gonna be there. A freestyle session gonna break out. Somebody gonna feel the urge to call
Bro,
somebody out in a freestyle, and it's just gonna be fucking crazy. No, I hope I'm there for it. I hope
it,
I'm fucking
hey,
there
we gonna get
for
it
it.
on camera too. It's gonna be on camera.
Yes,
It's
sir.
gonna be on camera. Gotta be on camera, bro.
I pray for whomever is in the arena with me, because it's just tough.
Even I'm gonna freestyle all the way to the roulette.
That'll be legendary, Tal. We'll take a Queen Butterfly 16 any day.
You cannot
Um,
call me Tal no more. It's or your grace, your majesty, or Queen Butterfly. Thank you.
fuck out of here.
Yes,
What?
yes,
I'm
Queen Butterfly.
rebranding.
The rebrand. The
The
rebrand.
rebrand.
This is Tal 3.0. Like he done went through 3 software updates.
My boy got that fresh
I have
firmware
to say
update.
No, sir, Tal. No, sir, Tal.
it's 3.3 already. So it's just people don't pay attention.
All right, yo. We finna go ahead
Get
and go to the
ready.
next topic. We finna go ahead and bounce to the
One
next
second,
topic.
can I say something last thing about Clays? It's
Yeah,
important.
rap. Yeah. There you go, Tal.
So they fucked up once with the time of the drop. They fucked up twice now with Champ Madishi, whatever. I'm not gonna call it music because you all agreed it's just a rich little boy that having fun. Um. So what's Clay like? The floor didn't dump. What we thinking? What the fuck gonna happen? They're gonna keep Valmet all over themselves, or they're gonna do better?
This was tagged on to the Clays after we we good because we had the OG collection and then the Good Charlottes. Good Charlotte has yet to make any music for them, so it's like this was something that was thrown together like the Bake Nation plots. You don't even have Bake Nation Clays, so I'm gonna just chalk this one up as an L, and we finna just be like, hey, that ain't included in the Clays.
You say it's a marathon, it's a long league. You can take one L. It's okay, but this L is staying in the team, like you said, Mix. It's a big issue. If we're gonna keep bring this shit ass music, like you said, guys, because I don't understand in rap, then what? Like failure after a failure, that's not gonna cut
He
nothing
Nah,
for
gonna
us.
nah, Champ Medici concert. Y'all wait for the concert next. Y'all want to see
Ah,
it in?
fuck off, awesome. Fuck off. Who gonna go to that concert?
Everybody going to Cnft Con. Him and Snoop Dogg gonna be there. Watch.
We finna be
Snoop not gonna pop up.
bro,
Medici
we
might
finna
fuck around and
be
pop up.
damn, we finna be
There
forced.
is no fucking way on the earth Snoop Dogg is popping up there.
Yeah, Snoop ain't showing
Not,
up. Medici
not
might
without no
pop up
bag.
though.
Unless you're dropping on him like $400,000, and then he will show up everywhere.
Fact.
Even will show up in my fucking daughter birthday right now that I'm having in a pool.
Hey, that shit on YouTube only got like 1,000 views. Awesome.
Bro,
It is rough.
bro, I was watching that Dizzle. Yo, I was watching that. I was like, yo, he ain't got no spins, bro. He ain't got no spins,
He
bro.
ain't got nothing. And you, the son of Snoop, it's like, yo, I would have thought at least, you would have did some type of numbers, a little bit of something. Something. You got a board eight. That ain't do you nothing. They don't even want to hear that shit.
Bro, he better off sticking to that board taco joint, bro. I think that might be his bag. Yo,
Oh
yo,
yo,
no!
yo,
Oh,
awesome,
that's
awesome. I
no.
almost went to that meetup, G. I almost went to that meetup, and I'm glad I didn't because it was like you had to buy the tacos to get like a free eighth and all that shit, bro. And I think the tacos are like $14 a fucking taco. Like
wow.
he posted a picture of him buying the tacos. I was like, bro, this ain't a good flex because it said your ticket for 3 tacos is like 20 something bucks. Like, nigga, I ain't about to pay no fucking 20. Like what? Like, bruh, yeah, he better off with that. And then with the Bored Ape, right? Because he has the Bored Ape. Do y'all think he's in the Bored Ape community like that? To the point,
No,
Yo,
nah,
no,
yo, yo! I'm in the
no.
community, and the community is shit right now. If you entered late, there is no community no more. This is a brand right now. That's it. There's no more community and all these things. With all the respect to the board, yeah, people. I have a mutant, just to let everybody know. So yeah, it's a shit show.
Big cow.
Community. No, Your Grace,
Big Grace,
Your
Big
Grace,
Majesty.
Big
Big
Majesty,
Grace.
Majesty. I'm good with Your Majesty. I like Your Majesty actually.
All right, we got Gorm Ada. What's good, Gorm Ada? With your hands up.
No, I just wanted to say I've never heard of Champ Medici before coming into Cardano. And over here, Snoop is known, but he's not like a big shot. He's well known among the rap and hip hop community, but to me, it seems like the Cardano community like gets hold of one or two guys who've embraced Cardona as they call it, and they don't really know that, or they don't seem to know that much. But we like flock around them like bees to the honey kind of thing. So I think that it's better if rather than us fixating or salivating over these few people, particularly people who are not that not popular at the moment. Snoop's time is gone. I mean, he's known, but he's not one of the up and coming guys. I mean, people like who is this Jason Derulo or someone like that would be more relevant at the moment. What I'm trying to say is that
No, no, no,
what I'm
Literally,
not Jason Derulo,
He'll
bro.
say
Not
Jason
okay,
Jason.
what I'm
Derulo.
trying to say is that
awesome.
yeah, what I'm trying to say is
Literally, just like
it's better if
oh
we
my.
can find onboard some other artists rather than just fixating on the ones who are already here, because then you think what happened with what you're saying about Champ's concept. If it wasn't good, it wasn't good for. That's one of the reasons we are so fixated that we'll accept anything that comes our way.
Bro, like I literally like Austin said, and just being real, like I would have rather or Trog drop a track for the like I would literally rather Awesome or the Trog. It would have been way
And not even me, huh? That's fucked up.
Hey, don't throw shade at the
Yeah,
trog, man.
Dizzle. That's how I'm saying, bro.
What the
I pinned that Sammy Ariaga thing to the top. It's like 4 in for anyone interested.
Gourmet, I appreciate you, man. That was a great response. You shed a little light there. You because you got a whole outside perspective, not even being from America and shit, bro. That shit is funny. But what's up, live from the Web3?
What's the word, good brothers of the Cardona community? We doing this cross chain shit.
Cardona.
I came in here hurting y'all fucking clays and some bullshit. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, man.
No,
We not fit to do that this morning. We not fit to do all that. You know what I mean? Ape Society price has came down just a little bit, so I'm gonna need all y'all to pump the brakes just a little bit. We all know we could have got a local rapper up the street or around the corner to do the bullshit that Champ did. And honestly, I don't even think the Champ thing is for the music, personally speaking. I think there is a longer term play that doesn't involve him actively trying to help our community and our floor price as such. But I think that I think we just have to be strong through times like this. Y'all remember when they tried to do the Christmas banner in Times Square when everybody was doing that bullshit too? Let's not.
Oh yeah, that was an L. That was an
Man,
L
listen,
too, bro. That was
listen.
an L too, bro.
I
Yo,
won't
I
even say.
sold a good Charlotte because of that shit. I was like, yo, this shit is not going to nothing. And then shit was quiet for like a month or two, and then Snoop came, and then shit went back up, and then we all forgot about the
Well, I
debacle that
don't think
almost
that
happened.
the Times Square thing was an L, but I mean, this
Bro,
chant
that,
thing.
that shit was bullshit, bro. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't have a plan. Every project under the NFT Web3 umbrella was doing the come to the NASDAQ screen and come to your project and put your project up. Man, that shit was a waste of money. They tried to do the buses. Again, I'm not flooding Clay. Y'all see my wing, Clay. Stop playing with me. So y'all know I'm up here. But, I do think that don't get too caught up on the music thing. I think that's just something they need to do while they're actually building what they want to build. So stay strong, y'all.
Man, I'm
All
trying to stay
right,
strong, man. I'm trying.
bro. Mix, you sound so sad, bro. It's okay, bro.
I
It's
do,
Mix
okay.
bro.
doesn't have enough place for him to be not
Oh yeah,
happy.
yeah. We holding on to a bag of clay. So if you only got one, my brother,
I
it's
don't
either
just
tough
have
enough.
one. Don't listen to what Tal says. He always wanted to.
My name is Natal. My name is Your Grace,
Hey, you gotta respect how much clays
Majesty.
I got before I call you Your Highness.
So
Thank you.
look,
Your
look.
Respect
Highness
my
is
people.
better.
Let's get to these hands. So I got Ethos. We're gonna go to Ethos, then we're gonna go to Sound Rig. What's up, Ethos?
Hey y'all, okay, I'm gonna land my plane because I'm signing these contracts right now. But I had one last thing. Um, Number one, I know we're all talking about a bag. I just came into a hedge fund and a publicly traded company, investors who are working with me privately, not through Ethos yet, but 3 trillion in assets. They're looking for the next coin, the next big thing in Web3. I got 55 million running through there right now to try to secure a bag for another client. And I'm talking about money moving, chain breaking, generational curse shaking opportunity. So I don't want no one telling me they can't get a bag. If you want a bag, you come holler at me, you DM me, go to our website, ethos.xyz. But we've got access, y'all. We got access. So I'm at the seat of many tables right now. So come get a bag, bring your pitch deck. If your pitch deck's whack, I will tell you and I'll help you make it nice and pretty so you can get some money. Okay. And awesome. Okay. Next thing, awesome. Y'all have me laughing over here, and I just want y'all to know I'm actually a minister by trade, so I cannot say the words that some of y'all say, but I want to elevate and I want to amplify your voices. And so just know on our platform, not only will we have a Film 3 division, we will have something similar to news and media and podcasts and other things like that. So we are reaching out to certain people who we want to lead our beta, who want to bring their community on, have conversations, be able to create a real positive energy and real authentic community. So I'm gonna holler at you, awesome, because I think you all would be a fabulous, fabulous group of people to have on our platform, engaging and creating really powerful content. So I just wanted to say that, y'all. I think I got a little off topic, but y'all, we all talking about a bag, get a bag. Who doesn't have a bag? Y'all just come to me, okay? The queen is here. We we
No,
we
no, no,
ready
no,
for the
no. The
community.
queen is here. The queen is here. No, 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 no.
Man, shut up, Tal. Let her talk.
Yeah, tell
Love
up with
y'all.
that.
I'm
Ethos,
writing
I
these
want to talk.
contracts, y'all. I got to get this bag for myself. So I love y'all. I'm gonna land my plane.
Yeah, Ethos, I
All
want to
right.
talk to you. So hit me up
You
in the DMs. I want to talk to you, but you have to allow me to hit you up in the DMs.
Oh, who's that? Who's saying that?
This
I
is
can't
this
see
is
you.
this is Barracuda. I'm also Dana Vision as well, but it's Dana Vision behind the Barracuda account right now.
Ooh, I got you. I just followed you, sis. Love ya.
Love you too.
Bye.
Let's go. I see y'all making plays. That's what I like to hear. Sound Rig, what's up? I see you with your hands up.
Yeah, man. Sorry, I had to jump out there real quick. I got home and my daughter was in a pissy mood, so I had to help my wife. But I jumped back in, and you guys were saying before you were saying how like Champ songs seem uninspired, and then kind of I was getting the impression, maybe it's not the best thing for the community. And so we've talked to a number of like established musicians who are, like on the charts and doing really well. And in all honesty, like I think getting these types of musicians it's gonna be, something that we have to get at some point. But the attraction for Web3 isn't for these people because these people have made their money. They're the like 1% of the 1% who have actually succeeded and the system's actually working for. So they don't actually give a shit about Web3 and what the music industry um, stands to benefit from Web3. The people who really care about it are the people who are like independent, unsigned artists, or people whose contracts that have like just like absolutely fucked them over for their careers. Um, they're the ones who are really looking to get into Web3 because they see it as an opportunity where there's technologies like not even just for Soundrig with Noom, with all these other projects that are building that can be massive disruptors and could totally change the way the music industry runs right now. And I mean, like us, we are trying to go in communities and get people from Web 2 and onboard them from all around the world. And like we have ambassadors in 13 countries who are 14 countries actually who are working to onboard musicians. And like the passion of these people who know nothing about crypto and are so honored and inspired by the opportunity to potentially have this type of platform is incredible. Like the music that they're bringing forward and the ideas that they're bringing forward is insane. Whereas most of these big name artists, they honestly, as you said, they don't care about it, and they're just in it to make a quick buck. Like they're just trying to do a product, go on their name, and make a quick buck. And this is a generalization. There's definitely some who do care about it, but people are always telling us and touting like, oh, you have to get some big names. You have to get some big names. And I really don't think it will do anything other than just create like a short hype bubble. I don't think it will do anything long lasting getting these big names in unless it's people who, you know, who are sympathetic to kind of the message, like, maybe like Taylor Swift, who's had a notorious battles with like record labels and stuff and could really kind of stand to empower other musicians with blockchain technology. Anyways, that's all I really wanted to say is that I really think getting big names into music at this stage is really overrated and actually really could fuck things up and by getting the big companies involved, and they'll just monetize the shit out of it and kind of make it Web3 just Web2.
I agree. I definitely agree. Reddick, what's up, man? See you with your hands
What's
up.
good? What's good, G? Well, first, I definitely want to say I agree with Soundrig. Right when you threw out the Taylor Swift name, and I guess just knowing a little bit about her battle with the record labels, and I think that would be, I think blockchain technology. I think if we were to focus on a certain demographic of artists, I think it should be those that are having troubles with their record labels that fucked around and signed a 360 deal without understanding fully what the fuck a 360 deal is. You know what I'm saying? Those individuals that don't know how to read, don't know how to read the fine print, that just was excited because they heard they were gonna get their first bag. Like dude, I think that is the route that we should fucking take is to go for those people, those individuals. And then Dana came up here because yeah, I went to that project on OpenSea. Man, I listened to like two, I think maybe three songs, and yeah, that dude's voice is a vibe. I got a couple of them gave me a couple chills because I'm over here thinking like, oh shit, my daughter can use this for her YouTube channel. So yeah, I'm definitely probably going to end up buying one. I'm gonna look at the filters and see if there's a way I can hone in on the ones that don't have voice over it, and just look for like just a straight instrumental. But yeah, that's a vibe. Appreciate it. And I ended up sending that to Eli too,
Awesome.
from Clumsy Ghost, because I immediately got the same vibe. Like that dude, that's what his voice. I feel like him and Eli would do an amazing collab. I think they will harmonize so fucking well together, and I think that's what made me listen to the second song and to the third song, because Eli has sent me personally some of his shit that he's done. And yeah, Eli has a fucking beautiful voice, and ironically, it's pixelated just like Clumsy Ghost is. So that was another reason why I sent it to Eli. But yeah, that's a dope project. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's awesome. And like I said, the daycare version doesn't have, that's the one I have. It doesn't have the vocals on it. But I do want to touch on something you just said. If no one else, or did I cut in front of somebody? I don't want to speak without being in turn.
Oh no, you good. You good. You could go
Okay.
ahead and say what you're saying.
Yeah. You said something, whoever said something about Taylor Swift. The thing is, you have to remember, Taylor Swift's first manager, who I met a number of years ago when I was doing stuff in the industry, Rick Barker, they did a whole different play with her. It he goes, okay, in order to, in this market, because it was already after, Napster and all these things, and people weren't making money selling records anymore because everything was being free streamed, they had to do a different play. Okay, how big do you want to be? And then they divided it by how many albums need to be sold. And then he said, this is how many people we need to get hearing your voice, but seeing you as well. So they did a whole tour around the country, a mall tour, and they had her doing performances live at all these places. That's how she got a following that was so cultish. And then when she was the first one in however many years that actually had went platinum or whatever it was for selling physical records after streaming had taken over, like free streaming had taken over, because people had seen her and she built it in a crazy organic way. The thing with Web3 is that it's giving people that opportunity to do what she did in the blueprint stage before she, Rick kind of, he wanted to spend time with his family, so he resigned as her manager in 2008, and that's when she went to the New York. But the thing was how she started. That's how artists have opportunity to start in Web3, because you jump, like even with Sammy or Josh Savage or any of these guys, they are jumping into spaces and building a following. You don't have to do a tour around, the United States or around the globe anymore to get your mall performances. They jump into spaces. Hey, can I sing you a song? Any space host loves entertainment for their people, right? So this is like a whole new thing. And Josh, because of the following that he built through spaces, he was starting to get attention. Now he's, on tour with Snow Patrol. He just did a performance with Robbie Williams in overseas. Like, I mean, this space in Web3, and now with the drop of their projects, this is what is building. Like, so it's already proven that that original blueprint is working in this Web3 space. You just got to know who to look at. And I totally agree with everyone who said, hey, there are enough talented people in this space. If there's abilities to work with these people, collaborate, and push them forward, that's what's going to make people want to jump in and ape into, the mass adoption phase for this. Because I think there's a way to bring new talent to the general market. So and they're in the general market will then go and get the things that they need to get in order to, be a part of these communities. So that's just my 2 cents.
Well spoken, well spoken, Barracuda. Next we got live from Web3, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump into the next topic with our boy Kanye. He always in the news every week. What's up, live from the Web3? What's good?
What's going on? So I just wanted to just give a shout out to Soundrig. Just to give a little background on myself, I am up and coming music manager. So I like to work with a lot of people around the neighborhood, just as far as trying to help them get their career up and running and jumping. So I do see a lot of the what's the word I'm looking for? I do see how much work it does take for a local artist to actually get attention and how much work goes into that. So again, being a music manager, it takes a lot of effort, time, dealing with other people, which is kind of what led me into crypto. People don't reciprocate that same appreciation for time. So that's kind of how I ended up here. I do intend to get back into the music scene though. But what I've learned is that there's just so many different tools, there's so many different people building, so many different platforms that are available for artists now. So, for example, like I represent a producer. Just being in these Web3 spaces has just kind of opened my eyes up to the different possibilities that these Web3 can bring musicians now and moving into the future. So, as Soundrig said, we got to get the mass adoption from the local rappers, the local managers, the local producers. And then once the big league starts seeing how everything is shaping up and changing, everything will follow. So build and they will come. That's all I had to add. Appreciate y'all.
Okay, well spoken, man. Well spoken. I definitely appreciate y'all touching on that topic. That topic was fire. Everybody got hyped up. That's exactly what we're here to do as the Space Cadets, man. Get everybody thinking, and everybody to share their own perspective. You know what I'm saying? To bring all the pieces to the puzzle. You know what I mean? So we can continue to elevate and ascend. With that being said, you guys are now tuning in to a new episode of the Space Cadets Weekly Wrap Up, where we talk about music, Web 3.0, viral videos, news, and NFTs, and much more, man. We talk about a lot of things. So if you look up to the Jumbotron, we have our boy Kanye West in the building again. I think this is like his second straight week being on a Jumbotron here at the Space Cadets. But look, boy Kanye wilding out again, bro. And guess what he said? If y'all take a chance, get a second, click on the video. He said Kanye West admits that Sway had the answers 9 years later. And if you got, hey, let me catch y'all up to speed, man. If y'all didn't watch the legendary interview, exactly. If you did not watch the legendary interview with Sway in the morning and Kanye West, you would know how crazy this actually is. This man threw a whole tantrum live on the show, telling Sway he ain't have the answers. 9 years later, he's saying, Sway, you had the answer. What y'all think about this, man? And not only what you think about this, does this remind you of any situation in your life where you had to come back and be like, man, damn, you had the answers, dog?
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
definitely.
watch that full interview, dog, because just watching an 8 second clip isn't enough. Because he knows what people were gonna say too. You could just look in his face and his smile, like, "Yo, I know the world's gonna go fucking crazy." Because that video is infamous. That video is like, dog. It was a certain point in time, man. It was like no, like who wasn't saying how Sway, like, bro.
That
I
was
gotta watch
Yeah,
that full interview.
this
yeah,
honestly shows
definitely.
growth. It shows growth. I like to see it from Kanye. You know, yeah, it just shows growth. It shows that he's man enough to go back and say, like, you know what, I was wrong, and that, like, I've had a couple of situations like that in my life too, so I can relate. And yeah, it's just some funny shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say definitely. It's like I agree with Mix. Yeah, it shows some growth. It take it takes some time sometimes for some people. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have like a rebellious nature. You know what I'm saying? And then so it's like a double for him because he has that nature and then he's known for having that nature. So it's like he's not gonna just go in that space and let Sway make him feel like Sway is telling him what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's he I think I'm on outside looking in, but I think he probably feels like, I'm my own man. I'm if it ain't come from me, then you know what I'm saying, this is my stance. And he's like very bullheaded about it. So yeah, I mean, this what's up though, that he came to say that. And he said that live. He said that on a platform. And it's not like cause he did all that on the platform. So the fact that he went on another big platform and said that, in that manner is respect.
Y'all gonna listen to another
Definitely.
man with fake dreads?
What was that, bro? Say that again.
I said, yeah, listen to another man with fake dreads.
Oh, you talking about Sway? I ain't even know all
Hey,
that.
hey, hey,
Why
hey,
you
Hey,
got
me
fake
me
dread?
either, bro.
we ain't gonna make fun of Sway, man. That's a legend, man. We ain't gonna do.
No, I'm
Hey,
just
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
why you
So
got fake dreads?
I ain't know that. I ain't know that. I mean,
Dang.
he
Yeah,
cut his hair. Didn't he cut his hair? He cut his hair though.
Yeah, he cut him off.
Yeah, he
I
cut him
don't know
off.
if they was fake. I don't know. We just say that's Sway. We ain't gonna do that about Sway.
yeah, I ain't worried about Sway locks.
Gotta treat it like Stevie Wonder. Like he got like faux dreads in the back, but he's still a he's still a goat.
Oh my
All
god.
right, now, no, hey, no more slandering
Yeah, yo,
legends,
come
bro.
on,
We
you
ain't
ain't talk
slandering
about Stevie
legends.
Wonder like
We ain't
that.
Okay.
slandering legends.
All
Hey,
right,
I'm
wait, hold on. I want to say something about the Kanye situation, but Gourmeta had his hand up, so I'm gonna wait. Go ahead, Mate, and I'm after you.
Gourmeta, you there?
My man
Gourmeta.
just got his hand up. Just
He listening to Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. Hey,
Stevie
we ain't gonna act
Wonder.
like Jason Derulo didn't
Yeah,
have no
so
slaps in '08
no,
though.
no, Jason is just an
Listen,
example, right? I am
talking
not
about
saying he's the
Stevie
guy to go
Wonder.
because they are all, yeah, they are all people who have made it in Web 2, so they are not they, they are not necessarily. That is just an example. But what to say was regarding Kanye, a lot of what he did earlier and what he continued.
Damn, he rubbed.
Oh man, you
No,
rugging,
I'm
he
not,
was wrecking
rugging.
I'm
hard.
messing with you, Gourmeta. It's all good, bro.
But yeah. So with the Kanye situation, man, it's like this. Honestly, like if I understand, oh shit.
Was saying is Kanye, a lot of what Kanye does is for theatrical effect. Um, so he could have had his temper tantrum just for theatrical effect to cause people to start talking, and he could be coming back now.
Damn, they got him stuck in that blockchain, bro.
Yeah, man. They won't let him be, bro. They will not let him be. What you were saying, S Dizzle?
All right, yeah. So yeah, pretty much, man. Like kind of like what he was alluding to. He was kind of saying, Kanye likes to do shit for theatrical effect, but on some real shit, Kanye was a grown ass man when he was talking to Sway, another grown ass man, and Sway wasn't saying nothing that was childish or immature. He was literally giving this man the golden ticket, like, yo. Go to the consumer itself. Like, why are you trying to bounce around? And at that time, was prominent. You feel me? What, that was 2013? Yeah, Kanye definitely sold, made lots of money, made millions and shit like that. But he was trying to break into the fashion industry at that time. So you can tell he wanted to get that back end, so to say. You know what I'm saying? Like the Gaps and the Adidas and shit like that to help him. But I feel like, honest to God, Kanye would have been far more successful if he was just like, yo, this is my shit and this where I'm finna be selling it at. We finna do this shit, direct to consumer, black owned. It's me. I'm the CEO. I feel like we would have been rallying behind that shit. And that was damn near a decade ago. It would have been no telling how much success he would have had if he had listened to Sway. And what he was saying, Sway wasn't yelling at you. Sway wasn't, he said it in the most calmest way. And you know how Ye gets, soon as he hears something that he don't necessarily agree with, he kind of, oh, well, none of this, you ain't got the answer, Sway. How, Sway? Like, Sway was telling you how, nigga. Like, if you just shut the fuck up and listen, he was telling you. But, 10 years later, he's sitting here on, national television. I guess Sway had the answers. Like, come on, bro. Fuck all that
It's
shit,
all
man. Sometimes you got to sit down and just listen.
Yeah, it's all about the space you in at that time though, right? Like, in terms of what you gonna really take in. Because, if wherever he was at that time, was just in complete conflict with, what Sway was talking about. You said it like Sway wasn't coming crazy, he wasn't, like, you know, uh projecting like, yeah, you gotta do this, you know what I'm saying? Like he was just like putting something out there. Like pretty much I took it like he was saying, why don't you do this? And then like this might work better for you since you had a platform. But yeah, he just obviously just wasn't in that space to really take that in at the time.
And it's crazy because I think that was 2013. Like, wasn't that around the time Watch the Throne had dropped? Or am I tripping?
I think
So it
so.
was
I
like,
think it was.
yeah, so it was like he really was in a bag. He really was in a mode where it's like, yo, you take advantage of all of this hype going on right now, drop your clothing line, all this shit, and make it mash, make it mix. You feel me? I think it would have resulted better than what we have now today, because now we got him, cussing out CEOs of Gap and Adidas, saying Adidas stole his shit, and it's just a messy situation. When if you were to own this from jump, we wouldn't have had to see none of this. We would have seen a probably more happier, prominent Kanye West.
I think that just come with the time, though. You get what I'm saying, Dizzle? Like at that time, nobody was preaching ownership the way they preaching it now. I think it just come with the time, your viewpoint,
Well,
what's
well,
going on in the world.
I wouldn't necessarily say that, because I think Nip was preaching ownership at that time as well. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Like,
you, but Nip wasn't Nip
no,
like he
Nip.
is
I'm from
now.
I'm
You
from
know what I'm
LA.
saying?
I'm from Long Beach, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
like I got to
Oh,
see
okay.
his message a lot closer than what most people are saying. But I hear what you
Got
know what I'm
you.
saying. I see your point.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna cap. Like, that's not even an excuse either. Cause Nipsey, like, even though his music wasn't that big, he himself had a wide reach. So Kanye knew who Nip was. Like, that's why when he died, that his funeral was the way it was. Like, they took him around the whole city, and he filled up the Staples Center. So it's like he knew exactly who Nip was, and he most likely heard his message.
I mean, we
Right.
talking
He
about two
still
different things,
probably
though. I
didn't
mean,
take it in.
I hear y'all, but you know what I'm saying? If you looking at Kanye as, or if he's looking at himself as a god at that time, and Nip, preaching the message, niggas are never going to disrespect Nip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
still
see
feel
that.
that. I still feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's one thing of ownership. Is ownership really applicable if you have 200, 300 mil? You're not looking at ownership the same type of way. Are you really?
Well, Jay-Z was in support of what Nip had going on. So, because I remember.
I'm not disputing you on that, but
Two
I'm just
different
saying, like,
people.
they're
Two
two different
different
people.
people. Two different people in two different spaces, mentally, spiritually, all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as Dizzle right, like that message, like Nip had, his message was moving, and I'm on the East Coast, so I caught it, and then but it's like, yeah, man, like at the end of the day, if you're just not there, you're not there. It don't matter. Like, they said take time. And yeah, it do take time. Sometimes longer for others than some, But, the point is it came round.
My bad, yo. My bad. My bad. I did
Hell,
that on accident. I did that on
Damn, man,
accident.
that
Chill out.
awesomest
Chill out.
DJ.
Bad
Can you let me
Fox
see your
was
phone
he
real
was
quick?
in the pocket.
Chill
He
out.
was
Chill
going.
out, bro. My bad, bro. My bad. Keep going, S Dizzle. Keep going. Keep going, man.
No, it was Fox. It was Fox.
He's so.
My bad, Fox. What's up, man? What's up, Fox? What you was saying?
Awesomest DJ. You can't be muting people, bro.
Yo,
Where did
what's up,
4042
Esco?
go? Where the fuck? 4042.
Oh, my bad. I
Oh,
muted my joint.
what?
My bad. That was me. I rugged myself. But yeah, no, I was pretty much at the end of what I was saying. I was just saying, like, you know, um, them two different, type of energies. And Kanye had what he was trying to do, and he was probably tunneled in on it. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we get latched and married to something, an idea or way of moving, and then you don't really be hearing, the other stuff going on around, or taking to it.
All right. Yo, Vladimir. What's up, Vladimir? I see you with
Yo,
your
what's
hand up.
up? How y'all doing, man? That's my first time coming on your space. I've been listening
Hella
for
aggressive.
most of the morning though, so you guys are doing a great job. I've been enjoying listening to the conversation. But no, I was gonna say, as a middle-aged, like straight white male, I'm not sure what I can really say about Kanye, like, and really be objective. I've always fucking loved this guy though, dude. I remember like I was in college jamming all falls down, fucking Through the Wire, and thinking this guy was cool as shit. And then he came out and said George Bush doesn't care about black people, like after Katrina. And ever since then, I have always respected how this guy just speaks his mind. I like whether you agree with it or not. I think you have to like say that Kanye like doesn't hold anything back, and I think that is so fucking cool. There's not enough of that in this world, honestly. And I didn't see the Sway interview, but he came out and had an interview, I think, on Good Morning America a week or two ago, and talked about his like child custody battle with Kim. And I got to be careful what I say. There's probably some nice ladies in here right now, but I'm a dude that has been going through like a custody battle of my own. And that whole system is so fucking crazy. Like, I have never imagined like feeling this powerless in the decisions made for my own kids. It's really nuts. And like, so I feel for the dude. I mean, he came out and he's like, he basically said, I think that like Kim and then the TV network TLC like are like getting to choose like where the kids go to school because they're gonna make a show about it, and he can't fucking say a damn thing about it. And I just feel for him. It's got to be frustrating. I've kind of had a few of those moments in
Hey
my life.
Vlad,
So
hey Vladimir, I want to, you know what I'm saying, send some positive energy your way, man. I watched my brother go through a custody battle with his ex-wife, crazy bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? He really went through hell and high water to fight for his son, but he ended up winning and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely, you know what I'm saying, you can definitely win, you know what I mean? It's definitely hope out there, you know what I'm saying?
thank you, brother. I appreciate that too. It's been crazy, but you know, I hear stories like that, so like I know it's possible. But no, I just wanted to say that, man. Like, I love Kanye. Like, whenever he comes out and says stuff, like, I think it's worth listening to, especially in this day and age when you got so much fakeness and
Right.
trolls out there. You know.
I agree, and you know, I look at it like, you know, people.
And
I
no,
think
no
it's
one talk
always
of the
more
elephant
so.
in the room.
I, I think it's always more so about, you know, people not liking how something is presented, you know, more than cause you know, somebody like Kanye, they might be actually saying something, you know, and if you ain't looking at it from a certain lens, like, yo, this person crazy or whatever, he tripping, you know, then you might actually hear what they saying. And then so it's like, I think that's more what it is with Kanye too. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, some off the wall stuff that, you know, in a way, but it's like you know, people all get stuck on that lens because the media program and you know put something in the masses head of how to view something. And so, you know, it's like they not even listening to what he's saying at that point. And then that might be a whole nother thing even attaching you know, to him, like he like, yo, hear what I'm saying. And so like he get aggressive with it. Like, you know, you can even look at like his career, you know, how it shifted.
Some people don't know
But
how to communicate.
There's like this. If you just listen to the end of the song, last
All right,
call.
bro. What
No,
y'all
they
got
got
going on,
decided
bro?
at
I hear
Gucci.
bags.
Nice last pick. When's the last pick?
What is
Yes,
Chow?
Malema
Is
Pino.
Chow
I don't
rugging?
think you know. I don't think you know.
No, no, no. Paper towels, evet.
This man get paper towels just in the space. Just
That's how it
I
is.
don't know. I
He
didn't
started
get
the
it.
paper
The
towel, man.
rebrand is
Yeah,
crazy.
but
But
what was I saying about the Kanye stuff?
He's out here rebranding with paper towels, baby.
Am I rugging? Can y'all hear me?
no, I
Yeah,
can
I
hear
can
you,
hear.
bro.
I can
I can
hear
hear
you.
you,
I
bro.
just had to
Okay,
say
so
that.
Esco just being a jerk.
I just had to say that, man.
I got you.
Yo, I
But
got the greatest hits. Don't you, dude, you see what Benny did? A little bit of funny shit, right? A little bit of funny shit. Benny's like, Esco, I found your past. You used to be a DJ in the
shut up,
past.
Esco. I'm
I
trying
was
to
watching
talk.
I was watching
Esco, chill out, bro. Chill out. Let Mick talk, bro. Let Mick talk, bro. We gonna listen to your story right after Mick.
NFA
What's
be
up,
trying
Mick?
bogart.
Yeah, they did. I told you, bro. They be
He
coming in with
trying
that NFA
bogart.
swag, bro. It's
Hey,
that NFA swag, bro. But Mix,
But
what you was
yeah,
saying, bro?
I was just saying, like, if you listen to like the end of Last Call on like his first album, you'll kind of get an understanding of like where he's at and why he like reacts to a lot of things like that. Because it's pretty much a story of how he got into the industry, and like a lot of people didn't want to hear him out. A lot of people didn't want to believe in him and all that. So it's understandable when I see him dealing with people and he's just like just gets angry like that. I do think it's a part of him with like anger management problems. That's one of them. But it's just like you'll understand like where he's coming from a little bit more.
Yeah, none of us walk in that man's shoes, so you know what I'm saying. We ain't none of us able to really say what's right or wrong in terms of like what he expressing, cause you know we don't know what that man experienced. So you know, I mean that's how I try to look at it with people. You know, I still gonna have my ways of viewing things, but I'm not walking in their shoes, so I can't really say whether what they doing is right or wrong.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Now I see it. I see it from that perspective too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, in a lot of situations, people just need that type of grace just to grow, bro. Like, we not perfect. Everything we do is not gonna be perfect, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have certain situations where you grow from. Like, you can't just go like you just can't go through life with no growing pains. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make any sense. Life don't work like that. You know what I mean? With that being said, let's go ahead and roll over into this next topic. Let's talk about Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I don't know if y'all like Black Panther, but I love the movie. I thought the movie was fire. Um, but look, if y'all look up on the jumbotron, this is what they presented as a magazine cover for the upcoming Black Panther movie. And I'm not gonna lie, it's looking pretty sus.
Is bro
Looking
white?
pretty. You said what?
Is bro white? Like that dude on the
I
right?
don't know. He might be Mexican or Latino, but yeah, bro, it's looking very sus right now, bro. Like, I
I
mean,
can't see it. Okay, let me see.
yeah, click it
What
real
you
quick.
mean?
They
What you
shot this
mean?
on Tyler Perry studio lot.
Bro, that look like Esco. Like why we got Esco on the cover?
You talking about the nigga on the right?
The Aztec
Yeah,
type dude.
yeah, bro.
He
It,
is kind of Aztecian ish.
yeah,
I think they try and bring it full circle. They try and bring it
We,
full
I
circle,
mean,
man.
I mean, look, we do have Afro Latino, so that is a thing. But I'm not seeing any Afro in this man.
no. Yo, Vic over there tripping out, bro.
No, you guys are trying to you trying to guess this racially ambiguous man. What's just we'll call him Mexicano. He's from the South. He's from South. He's from the South Americas.
And I'm
Yeah, but this a Black Panther cover, so that's where shit get mixed up. Cause yeah,
how
I
would
mean,
you
maybe he's an
feel?
ally in the movie or something. You know, maybe he's from a different.
But
Yeah,
nah, I ain't even gonna let him rock with that. You know why I ain't gonna let him rock? Cause bro, they killed off what's the name, bro? I forget his name in the movie. They killed him off now.
which
Okay.
one? You talking about the dude with the white snow?
With the white snow, who you talking about? What you
When they
what you
when they I forgot the nigga name when they had to heal Black Panther and they put him in the white snow or whatever over there with
Yeah,
the other. Talking about him?
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
They said
they did kill him
they
off. He
gonna
actually died in real life.
yeah, he died in real life, but they said they gonna kill him off in the movie too. I heard that they ain't even gonna replace his character in the movie
They're gonna
type
CGI
deal.
him. Shit.
That's what I said, bro. Like, why you can't CGI that man? So that's why this cover looking whack, bro. I ain't even gonna flex, bro. Like you gotta replace the king of Wakanda, bro. You can't like what is this? Like this look like, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This look like colonization, bro. This look. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This ain't looking too far at all, bro. Like I'm not excited at all, bro, for this.
Why though? What you
Marvel's
mean?
farming
I
the
ain't.
they're trying to farm the minority report. So they're going from Africa to Mexico. Well, not Mexico, Central America, and probably pick a country for them, and they're gonna try to sell the vision of like, yeah, we love all the people, and they're trying to
Nah,
make more money.
I think my interpretation is they just trying to bring it full circle, of, like maybe showing like melanated people from other regions and stuff like that. Like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because just like how um, they make connections in between like certain symbolism, certain things, and like over here in like the Central American cultures, like Mayan, Aztec, all that, and then some stuff in Egypt. So it's like they some people study trying to figure out why do they have these similarities in these different regions of the world. So maybe that's what they trying to do with this. I don't know.
I wish that
I
was
really
true because they fucked up my fucking Asian Mulan movie. So they're trying to fucking pander to China. So yeah, all they had to do was copy and paste Mulan, but they fucked it up because they're trying to pander to China and make it a kung fu movie. All they had to do is fucking.
Hey, you know what? Also, hold on, mix. The dude in the far right. One thing I want to say is this a lot of fucking Marvel characters. You feel me? It's a lot. They got a lot of different fucking superheroes and shit like that. So it's possible that this motherfucker could be somebody that was, two shits away from, you know what I'm saying, from Black Panther and them. It's like, oh, this the homie from around the block, Aztec warrior. Like, it could be some shit
yeah.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right, all of the Marvel got the whole like multiverse thing, so it's like different characters. It could be that for real. It could be that.
I can feel that, but like, okay, so what do you feel hidden? Like, if I was Jackie Chan, like they were just like, yo, this the cover for Jackie Chan, and then you just see,
I fucking
yo,
hate that. And same thing with like, what the fuck, Ghost in the Shell, bro. Like, man, to be honest, Shang-Chi was like my Black Panther moment because I got to see like an Asian guy on a big screen and not be what do you call it? Not be relegated to being the fucking side character of the side character. But
That shit was
yeah,
The
hard too.
sidekick.
it's not even the side character, the side character, the one that gets like 1 minute of showtime. So I think this is going to be another Black Panther moment for the people from Central America because it looks like he's going to bring the Aztec culture, and I think I know how they're going to pull it off because he is a kind of a big character in Marvel Comics.
but what does he have to do with the story of Black Panther?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. Like Marvel lore is so crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so crazy. It's
I
so
was gonna say
crazy.
that character is like Aquaman, but I don't know how the fuck he ended up in Wakanda. The only question I got is if we going back out and doing the Wakanda pose in front of the posters at the theater. We doing that for this one or no?
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I ain't do it on the last one.
Yeah, I wasn't doing
Yo,
that shit. I mean, you wouldn't. I mean, we chunking up the X, but I'm not finna be taking pictures and I mean, it was great though. Niggas got to see some. It was great for the culture. But look, I just looked up Marvel Aztec hero, and apparently they got somebody. It's that one place, the town of the dragon, the Quetzalcoatl. So I
Yeah,
don't know if you
that's
ever.
in Mexico. You talking about where the pyramid is at?
Yeah, so it's a superhero. I guess he's an Aztec god. So maybe he's that dude. I don't know if they got anywhere around Wakanda or whatever, but they got an Aztec superhero in Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel did one thing. Marvel did was they implemented a lot of stuff in terms of different cultures, like uh kind of like touching in the religious stuff somewhat, very vaguely, but they created this thing where it was just like implementing a lot of the real world, but just of course fantasizing it. So I think Marvel it is too much to really unless you was just like a diehard fan really following since the comics and the legacy or was taught it or something. It's a lot.
yo. We got the homie AI Love back. I guess he rugged out.
He's still rugged out.
Yeah, you still ruggling a little bit, AI.
Rug out, man. Just be honest. You kicked me down to put AI as co-host.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
That's how I seen too. That's
Bro,
fucked up.
bro, I was talking about AI rugging. I said AI was rugging, bro. Yeah, I did put you down, bro. Like I just to put AI back in.
I mean,
Like, what are you
cool,
talking
bro.
about, bro?
Cool.
Damn.
I'm not
Nah,
upset. I'm
no,
not
I wouldn't.
upset.
Damn.
I'm not upset. All I
Damn.
can say, like, hey, I already know AI was the original co-host, but it's an honor that I was the second man. You know what I'm saying? Like, AI got rugged out, and he said, "Who am I finna?"
You can be my first man mixed screen. Don't worry about it. You can be my first man.
Yeah, that
It
hurts,
was like
man.
the
That just
president.
that just go to show the pecking order in the cadets. Shit, I mean, I'm down below.
Right, I'm
Shit, you
trying to
know
figure
what
out
I'm
when I get to be cool.
He said,
Bro, y'all, bro, y'all are crazy, bro.
We should all
"I
just
wasn't
randomly
even,
get the
I wasn't even
co-host
thought about."
We should take shifts.
You should give the cause to the Queen here. The Queen
to the
rebranded.
majesty.
Yeah, to Her Majesty, of course.
Man, Tal, ain't nobody finna catch on calling you the queen, bro. Come on.
Bro,
That
look,
shit is
bro,
funny as hell. I can't
bro,
lie.
Tal, how long until
Tal
another
is not
rebrand,
my
bro?
name. I'm again. That's not gonna work. Your Grace
Yeah, Tal isn't your
Majesty.
name.
Oh
It's
my
Tal
God, Mix.
2.0.
Do we
It's
call
Tal
you
Oh my God.
2.0. Your
Your
name.
Grace?
Yes,
Your
yes, your
Grace?
grace
My lady?
majesty.
Your
Your
late, my
Grace,
lady?
Your Majesty, or Queen Butterfly. That's the names. That's it.
Is your hand open for suitors? You ready to get married or something?
Vic, don't start with me, please. Thank you.
Hey, I mean, you said you was the queen. Don't be
You
mad
the
when
queen?
someone say
Yeah,
that.
We gotta
don't be
marry you
mad. They
off.
talking about you a queen, and then they roll upon you.
I'm the queen in my own terms, not in your terms. I'm deciding what I am and what I'm
Oh,
not.
you
You're
identify as
not
the
telling
queen.
me what I am. I'm queen, your
Hey, he
majesty,
pulled
or
up
your
to the
grace.
kingdom like, "What's up?"
The kingdom of
Facts.
butterflies. Fact. I, you know what, Mix? I'll agree with you this time, but that's the only time.
Your majesty, will there ever
Okay.
be a king butterfly?
Um, yeah, there is a king already. My wife.
Oh, this is great.
Okay.
All right, big roll ships,
Yo, what?
big roll
We are
ships
living
over
in
there. Respect.
2022 for real. Like,
It's
So
obvious
look, look.
it's obvious I'm the bitch at home. I'm the queen, she's the king. Like no problems here. It's 2022. I'm all okay with that.
hey, I feel you. I feel you, bro. Like, I support any decision you make. You're my boy.
And if there is any I'm sorry, I'm smoking. And if there is any man think he's the king, he's wrong.
Shit,
Facts.
until I
So
get married or
yo,
something, I'm the king. You know what I mean?
But as soon as you
yeah,
get married, all that king shit out the window, buddy.
Including King Charles, just to let you know, yeah? It's applied to everybody.
not for me. I don't know what type of time y'all on. I ain't
Talk
on
your
that shit.
It's
talk,
not the
bro.
time that we own,
You
bro. It's
you
just that
should
every man needs a woman.
you wait
Every
and you'll
man.
Oh
see.
yeah, of course,
You
of
wait
Every
and you'll
course,
see.
man.
of
Awesome,
course.
you'll see.
I
Don't
Without
know.
worry.
that, we don't have
Awesome,
life.
how many kids do you have?
Zero.
That's why. You'll see. Wait.
No, no, no. I agree. I agree. I agree. I just misunderstood for a second. No, I
Yeah, we ain't on
definitely
no
agree.
sucker shit awesome. You know what the fuck is good. We ain't
When
out
you're
here
the
no.
host, you cannot misunderstand things like that.
You
And
feel me?
again,
We out
I
here.
am I am again your grace, your majesty, or queen butterfly. Thank you.
Your Highness, Grace, Majesty. Thank you.
All right, so look. Let me make an announcement real quick. So the official Space Cadets episode is over with, but it's now a chill spot. Y'all can chill, do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. So the episode is over
Can
officially.
I be
I,
the
I
co-host in that case? Because it's the new tal. I'm muting people.
hold on first. Hold
No,
on,
no,
Oh,
just
you see
kidding.
how
I'm
he
just
just
kidding.
called
No, I'm
himself
kidding.
Tal?
I'm kidding.
Wow.
I have to
Y'all see
hold
stop.
how
on,
he
hold
just
on,
called
hold on.
himself Tal? I'm
But
telling you.
I
Hold on.
asked him. I
So
what?
so hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. First of all, I need everybody to follow the Space Cadets profile. Need y'all to follow the Space Cadets profile. It's up there as
Okay.
co-host.
Follow it.
Yep. Y'all make sure y'all follow that profile.
That's the only
Nick.
co-host that can't speak. That's crazy.
Like, now
And
chill
Mix,
spot.
the only one that can call me Tal is Tal. So uh,
Now that we now
you don't carry the God name for.
All right, Tal 3.0.
That was
Yo,
so.
you
No,
better
don't say
change
that.
your
All right,
Don't say
Tal,
Twitter,
that. Your
man.
grace.
it's
Your
cool.
grace.
It's
Thank you.
cool. It's cool.
So,
All right, gang.
3.0.
so.
But
All right, awesome. All right, JL,
Yo,
AI,
Reddick, what's good?
Tal,
And
All right, ready?
Hidden.
good one.
Oh yeah, Hidden. I saw you going to CNFT Con, bro. I can't wait to link up with you. You know what I'm saying? And shit. Any other veterans you know is gonna be out there, or military people is gonna be out there? Let me know. I can't wait to meet up with everybody.
Sorry, I had a cough. Me too. I'll be out there.
All right, make some
oh, I ain't
dizzle.
on cap. I think I'm finna slide and smash somebody. Oh, never mind.
I mean,
So,
you
fuck.
could.
Me.
I'm gonna just say it like this: like when you get a message saying that my boyfriend's cheating on me, she finna cheat on him.
Oh,
On him.
goddamn big screens! You're gonna ruin another relationship.
Hey,
You about to be out there
listen,
wilding, yo. I'm telling you now.
listen.
Oh man.
It
All
sounds
right, y'all.
Man,
Oh
y'all wilding
man.
out, boy.
Y'all
now
enjoy
Y'all
the rest of
wild.
y'all
stay
day. I'm about to
loyal.
dip out.
Well,
Much
bet you
love.
won't stay on the call while you continue the conversation with the person that you're gonna meet in real life.
It's text.
Peace,
We're
peace,
talking
Reddick.
text right now, bro.
Well, you should.
Make you don't do no phone calls, bro. He straight texting him.
Hey,
It just
so
popped up as a notification.
You gotta take us there first person. We gotta hear you once you get over to the place and you're like, hey honey, how can I help you? And
Dang,
she's
bro,
like,
you over here, you just want to watch live porn. What you want?
hey, I'm just trying to get into this drama right here. I'm trying to see like what's her issue and how you what was your game like and
He
just
trying to get
trying
the
to learn from you
game,
best.
bro. He wants you to give him the steps. He wants you to write
Yeah,
a
I'm trying to learn from the
step-by-step
best.
playbook, bro.
My man
He
said
trying
learn from
he
the
trying
bad.
he trying to get the simp playbook for CNFT con.
I
He
mean,
trying
I'm
to
Hell
get
yeah.
the,
I'm
he
just
trying
gonna
to get
Yeah.
the dress into your salad. He
Vince.
try,
I'm gonna tell you this. The first move I made was just saying, "Damn, that's crazy."
Nixon, you can put that book on book token IO, bro. Sell that joint.
Yeah. 5-step playbook.
my man said 5-step playbook.
Vic, how the party is going for
Make few
CNFT
moves.
con?
It's fucking awesome. I got Tony Rose coming, the guy who's developing fucking Teleprism. I'll be on the last hour. It's gonna be a fucking good time.
That's the after
The goal is
party,
just
right? The Cyberman.
no, I'm doing the official pickup party, and then after that, I'm gonna go
Oh, you're doing the
hang out with
official
crime
pickup
fighters.
party? That's at the Friday, right? Okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay, okay. There's two parties. Okay, gotcha.
Friday. So once that's done, I'm gonna go hang out with crime fighters and his team, because they're gonna be doing it till 4 a.m. So I'll be getting fucked up till 4 a.m. And then Saturday night, that's the I'll be on the main stage for the Clay Nation after party. Myself and Token James have been playing that for a long time, and so now it's official. So we've been tweeting that shit out. So that's gonna be a fun one. I think Saturday is gonna be great because I'm gonna be a total fucking degen. Marco told me to calm down on Friday, so I have to be very, very, PG-13. But on Saturday, I'm gonna be fucking R times two, rated R times two.
Let's go.
And then yeah, that's what I like. They gave me the freedom. I was like, oh, cool, I can do that.
Vegas going to be a
And
movie, huh?
Vegas is. I wish I had a video crew. But then what else?
there
Saturday.
will. Isn't Cabin Key? She's gonna be walking around with a film crew, I think.
Hey,
At
Dana,
all the
I'm
events.
gonna have to cut you off there as a person that's trying to get to CNFT Con.
Yeah.
I am a video man, and for years
What?
I've done.
Why did you tell me that shit? I would have flown you. I'll get an extra room and fly you right now.
What the heck, Vic?
Cabin Key's
I've
really busy right now.
vlogs. I've done all of that. So I mean, I just wanted to slide that in there to
Can
help me
you
get.
can you can you DM? I'm gonna ask you DM me your YouTube link so I can figure this shit out because I need a play. Cabin Keys is doing like everyone's video stuff and they're pretty much thin. So, but there is a video crew for CMDCon. I don't know the details,
The
but
brothers with the caravan, dog. The brothers on the Kodanu caravan will film the Friends of Job.
yes, we got you down.
Yo, Trog, it's actually funny you popped in. Do you want a job like? Because there's an opening at Clay Nation.
Job?
I mean, you don't know what you talking about, bro. Like,
Charles said, job.
Um, The
Chug's
Chug.
moving to Vegas.
Chug
Chug's
is.
moving to
Chug
Vegas.
is. Chug is. You were man friend of Chug. Chug just like is in Albuquerque and just got done being sleepy Chug, and now we will get in the bug and just do the rest. It will be from Albuquerque to Vegas. We will be there tonight.
Oh wow.
Massive hype. And Friends of Chug, fucking the Dabby will be scratching for the Jedi, yes? Like on the stage, it will be like Dabby, wooka, wooka, and Jedi all on his 8 Mile and shit like this.
But that was one hell of a sound effect.
Mighty. Friends of Chug, you is finding the Chug Princess, yes? You has not forgotten for finding Chug Princess?
I'm gonna look for the truck. I'm gonna look for the truck, bro.
Hey, step 2 is to tell her how stupid her boyfriend is.
We is
Bro,
needing to find
bro, this
special Chugs. But is
We
that
gonna
awesome?
find them, truck. We gonna find them, bro. I'm telling you.
Chug thinks that like if we is not find them before the con, for sure at the con, fools will be like, that brother, you is so cool, man. Let me go find some Chugs and this like that. But it will be cool, man. Chug is cool.
Yeah, man.
Chug has fuzzy monkey with bubble gum, like this.
What?
I fucking love you, man. I can't wait to see what you do on the stage.
Salute the
yeah,
truck.
I know Trial gonna go crazy on stage. I already know that.
Yeah. By the way, if you're a music person, please get with me because I'm still coordinating all the music acts on Saturday and Sunday for the music stage that we have going on for Cnft Con. So I'll be releasing more details. You'll be getting an invite to a Telegram group so I can coordinate your details. So yeah.
The Chug. This is the thingy the Chug just got in, like last night. This
Yep,
one
yep,
on the
yep,
Telegram.
yep. So
Is there more?
Exclusive. Space
Is there
Cadets
more
Alpha.
that like more that Chug needs to do, like other things other than joining that?
Well, definitely get drunk. That'd be dope. And take a shot, and then we're good. Yeah.
Cool, brother. Chug is supposed to draw a shit post for Friends of Chug before being Sleepy Chug.
Definitely draw a shit post. That'd be dope. And then we'll definitely retweet that. I mean, I know I'll retweet that. Shit's hilarious.
The fucking Chug hit the liquor, man. Chug had the whiskey with when Chug was gnashing Chug, whiskey like this, and then Chug slept like 12 hours, bro. Like did not draw any shit post for Friends of Chug.
Hey,
But Chug
what,
perhaps will draw one now.
what kind of whiskey, truck?
That Maker's Mark, brother, because they had no jack for the Chug, so the Chug got the mark.
Yeah,
Chug
make
got mark.
Garmeda,
Yeah,
I see you with your hands up, man.
yeah.
What's up, Garmeda?
Right. So
Diz, you like my last bit, Diz?
yeah, you guys were complaining about Black Panther and so on, but you guys have your own superhero. The Chinese have Shang-Chi, and mind you, that's Chinese. It's those Asian. We are also Asian, but I still haven't seen a Sri Lankan superhero. Not a single Sri Lanka. The Aztecs have. You said the Aztecs have their own
What's
superhero.
going on?
The
Yeah, I still
Maoris
there.
have Aquaman. Uh,
Hello,
they
the Queen is here.
even so,
Hello.
we still have not got our own superhero. So Sri Lanka has not been represented.
It will be
We
like
feel very left
it will be
out.
like
Hello,
dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
Towel
here,
Man
Gormeta.
and Towel Man and Sheet Woman.
Oh, troll. Can you hear Gormeta?
I think
The
so.
joke. The joke good. The joke good. This is why the joke said, man. Superhero and super Sheet Woman. She is like. hmm, What is power of Sheet Woman? You will think for joke.
Yo, I'd also say so for what you were saying, Gormeta. I completely feel that, and I believe that one thing that people could do is write that into the story, like to create a Sri Lankan or just whatever race doesn't have a superhero. The main thing I don't believe in is just like if like the next Superman movie came out and he just happens to be Sri Lankan and he was a white man this entire time, like that's where I have a problem.
You remember